What is up, guys? Wraith. I am back. It is time for ToyHammer After Dark. We are here for your weekly dose of JOYTOY Warhammer and other Warhammer stuff as well. So we're going to go over this week's information as well as everything that's going on within the world of JOYTOY Warhammer. Spoiler, there wasn't any new releases this week for JOYTOY Warhammer, but that's okay because we got stuff to talk about. So first, I want to say hello to my co-host, Carlos, from Badass Reviews. Carlos, how's everything going, dude?
What's up, man? Everything great.
Cool. Anything going on this past week?
Well, no, I mean, really easy week, I believe. Like, did like some toy photography, some toy reviews and stuff like that, but nothing crazy. It's been like a really, I believe, really like easy week this week.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we didn't get any news this week about any new releases, so that was unfortunate, but not unfortunate for our wallets. But we did get an announcement last week, which we kind of glossed over last week with all of the Kasrkin that came out, which were amazing. And I ordered a full set of them. I know, Carlos, you went back. There was a couple figures you were looking at that you were probably going to order. Did you order those ones that you were thinking of yet?
Not yet. I think I'm going to order the bomber guy.
Cool.
But that's it, like, for now, because I know maybe next week we're going to get some news and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm waiting and see what's going to happen.
Cool. Yeah, this week should be interesting. I assume that we're eventually going to get Vulcan very soon. Yeah. So we should see that very soon. So hopefully that we get within the next, I don't know, next couple of weeks. So we'll see. By the way, guys, that message there, AutoVox active, that's a message that's not supposed to be there. Just ignore that for now. That's an automatic message on my stream. I gotta figure out how to remove this for when I do ToyHammer After Dark, but I guess I'll explain kind of what that is. So on my live stream, this past week, last couple of days, what's up? Yeah, if you can, it's going to come up every 5 minutes. So if you see it, Carlos, if you can remove it, that'd be great. Okay. But what that essentially is I built a Vox communication system for my live streams of my games. Now, it's going to be implemented here eventually on ToyHammer After Dark after I can figure out how I can implement it in StreamYards. So right now I have it in my OBS, my own personal system. But essentially what it's going to do is, specifically tomorrow night when I do my live unboxing, there's going to be a thing that has all of your guys' chat on the screen, and then it's immediately going to call out in a voice that is pretty much 40K, and it's going to talk about, it's going to sound like a Vox, coming from a Vox. It's going to speak your message on the screen. So it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be a nice way to have interactive chat without me having to really manage it. And then we're going to see if we can implement it over here where we can highlight the chats and bring it over. So Carlos, it's going to be pretty cool. I put a lot of work into it the last 3 days, about 16 hours total. Yeah, I had it live last night. I did Dark Tide. Yeah, it worked out. I just had a couple little things I had to fix, but overall, yeah, it worked out. So last night on Dark Tide, so when I do my live streams of gaming, that will be on there as well. So, but we're going to implement it in the future on ToyHammer After Dark once I figure out how to implement it within the StreamYard system. So, but that's what that is. When you guys see that, you'll see some of the messages. Carlos will take care of it and rip it off. Yeah, he'll take it off there. So but
let's say hi to the chat.
Very good. So first one, well, we got a new member. I'll highlight this one. So Carlos, I'm going to let you sound that name out there, that username.
Okay, so work of his cube.
Well, he wins the award for hardest name to pronounce tonight. So, Carlos, while we're doing that, what is the word of the day, Carlos?
Word of the day is gonna be fire.
Fire. Okay, cool. Well, that's pretty good. Especially, you might want to put your wallets under fire, or your wallets are going to be fire if you're getting all the collector's editions. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then we got Andy the Collector here. What is up, Andy? And then Carlos, you want to say hello to our new member or a new joiner?
4919. What's
Trades.
up?
What is it going on, dude? This is the first time I think I've seen you on here, so welcome, dude. And then we get. Oh man, I gotta get my thing out. You ready, Carlos? We're gonna do this in 1, 2, 3. What's up, Jen? Lucky Sprinkles. We're gonna see you at Legion's Con this year. So Jen, what's going on? And then I'm gonna give this one to you because Recon is a little bit late. He's gonna be coming pretty soon. I'm gonna give this one to you, Carlos.
We have James Studio Samudio. Oh.
He even got the 80s song chant in there. Very good. I like it.
Totally.
Then we got Celestial Wolf in here. I saw your picture before, by the way, in the community, which we're going to go over later on. But you picked up the diorama that I picked up from Toyverse that's on Amazon right now. It's one of the best dioramas around, and so we're going to look at your pictures. By the way, guys, we're going to go into my collection room live. You guys got a treat tonight live. We'll go into my collection room later on. We'll be a really quick run through my collection as well as my diorama and how I have everything set up, so that should be pretty fun. And then Carlos, you want to say hi?
Oh, what's up, man? How's everything?
Got one of our mods in here, Neo, one of the professional painters on the crew. Yeah, he's awesome. And he's going to be actually Carlos, he's going to be painting up my miniature of Corvus Corax. I bought the Horus Heresy one from Forge World. And so I'm going to be sending that over to Neo, and I'm going to give him about 6 months to paint it up. I want him to not rush with it. I want him to take his time. So we're going to send my Forge World Corvus Corax over to him. Primarch Loan is going to get some other miniatures. I bought all the miniatures of the Raven Guard and Horus Heresy. So they are going to be painting them up, Carlos. So we'll see how that works out in the coming months, guys.
This is from get my Lehman Ross mini.
Oh man, dude, there's another thing. I'm working on a couple of different projects right now, but one of them is to get the size comparisons, redo the size comparisons of all the Primarchs. I know you guys have seen that art where it's that long picture of all the Primarchs in loincloths and their sizes. Well, I'm redoing that entire picture, and we're going to look at that in the future, as well as I have some more JOYTOY We Want figures in the near future, and this next one is going to be crazy. So Shade 4919, this is literally the first time I joined a live channel. None of you know me, but I recognize some of the names. Well, dude, Carlos, he's come to the right place tonight, right?
Totally. You are in the right place because we're the #1 show for JOYTOY Warhammer in the history.
I think that's by default. I think we're the only one. So, yay!
Yeah,
we're #1. So thanks for joining us, Trade. Hopefully, are you a Warhammer fan? Let me know in the chat. And then we also got Mr. Rebrek. Dude, this is the amazing customizer. I love his customs. Hello, I never bought Primarch figures before, but since the collector's edition started, I've been picking them up. Oh, we got a positive. I have a friend in Hong Kong who buys them cheaper for me. So you're cheating. He's cheating, Carlos.
Hey, that's fine. Sometimes we need to cheat. That's good.
So especially if it has to do with your wallet. That's very good.
Cheers for
and
that.
then, Carlos, you want to say hello?
We have Omar Muniz. What's up?
Very cool. Thank you for joining us, dude. This from also Shay. I just started collecting. I brought all the Primarchs and most of the Death Guard, dude. Will you? I'll let Carlos comment on this. I think these are amazing. But what do you think, Carlos?
Yeah, man. I believe if you start collecting and you went with the Primarchs and you went with the Death Guard, you were on point. Because pretty much, I will say JOYTOY love Death Guards. Like, totally. They love Death Guards. Like, all the actual Space Marines from the Death Guard, they're like incredible. They're incredible pieces of art. And the Primarchs are my first love. That's how I started collecting JOYTOY. I started collecting the Primarchs. So yeah, pretty cool.
And one thing also about the Primarchs, which we've mentioned once or twice here, but say for instance you're a 6-inch figure collector, right? Marvel Legends, etc. You literally can just, if you don't want to get figures out of scale and you just want to stay with your 6-inch, you can just get the Primarchs, dude. They're gonna fit in with any of your 6-inch line, if not tower above some.
Yeah. That was the main reason, because I never collect before like 118. Back in the days when I was collecting Marvel Universe, I was collecting 118, and of course Joe's Star Wars stuff back in the days when I was really a kid. But in modern era, I was collecting just 112 scale, and that's why I start collecting first I start with the McFarlane ones, because I was like, oh, they're kind of like in scale. I mean, the Space Marines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then when I saw JOYTOY figures, I was like, damn, those.
I know, dude.
So my first one was actually Roboute Guilliman.
Yeah, well, I think that was a lot, because that was one of the first, or that was the first Primarch that came out. So that was a lot of people's introduction to JOYTOY. Mine was a little different. I went with the Blood Angels before we got the Primarch. So I was one of the originals. So
okay, so that's good.
Actually, Carlos, my very first figure was the Black Legion. One of the I wouldn't call it an Intercessor. I don't think it's called Intercessor, but it was one of the Black Legion figures, and it looked awesome.
One of the Black Legions.
I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you when I go into my collection room. I'll pull it out.
Figure.
Yeah, it was my very first, because I wanted to see how the figure was, and like I bought it from Big Bad Toy Store, and once I got it in hand, I was done. I was like, these are smaller.
I went kind of like backwards. Like I bought Roboute Guilliman first, and then I was like,
oh,
let me get a Space Marine. So I got like a Space Marine.
Sure.
It was the Intercessor, I think 1.0 Intercessor for the Ultramarines, and I was like, oh damn, this kind of like it feels good. So that's it. That was the whole rabbit hole, and now we are where we are right now.
Yeah, man, I've dropped everything else. But let's see who else we got here. We got Jocko being Jocko. Thanks for being. Dude, we were playing pretty late last night with Darktide. By the way, guys, Darktide is going to be on the menu moving forward. I'm going to be killing. We've been doing a lot of Space Marine 2 for a very long time. I had so much fun in Darktide last night. We're going to be doing multiple sessions of Darktide in the next couple of weeks as we lead up to new games that are coming out. But anyway, Jocko, what's going on, dude? Thanks for joining us. And then you want to say hello to here and answer his question.
Okay, so Joy Dow, they HL 95, 94. My favorite JOYTOY so far. That's a good question. You start, Ray.
Sure. Well, I'm going to say my most anticipated figure to open up, because I haven't opened him yet, is Cadus next. I have 2 of them. I have a custom helm for him. Probably my favorite JOYTOY so far, for saying overall of every product from JOYTOY that they've come out for Warhammer, it would have to be I think the NDK, the Nemesis Dread Knight. I have 2 of those. They're absolutely massive. It was the very first humongous contraption vehicle figure that came out from JOYTOY. So I love that. Actually, was my very first review on here on YouTube. So I'm gonna give it back to you, Carlos. What about you?
My favorite JOYTOY action figure. I'm going small this time, and yeah, and it's a Blood Angel.
Blamartes.
It's not my favorite Legion, but I mean that figure is just,
oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's just like the best to me. Like Blamartes is my favorite action figure for JOYTOY.
Yeah, and hopefully we get some new updated Death Company figures in the future. I have the original ones.
They should actually use the new Intercessor
yes
body to make the actual Black Legion. I mean,
yeah, I'm hoping that's what we get. So
the Death Guard. The Death Guard. What's the name? We were talking about the
Blood Angels.
Yeah, those Blood
Death
Angels,
Company.
The Death Company, I believe I don't know. I think the new, I mean, they're big. The new intercessors. I mean,
Yep.
and I think they fit perfectly with Lemartis.
Oh, yeah. You're saying how would they scale Lamartie's? That's a good question. I think that they're going to be fine because Lamartie's came out late last year on the larger buck.
Small compared to other Space Marines from the modern body type. But
correct.
But I think we will be fine.
Yeah, I think so too. Andy the Collector, resin minis are such a pain. Well, Neo and Lone are going to find out very soon. Angrod for me, dude, that's a very good choice.
Awesome.
Absolutely awesome. Huge wings, massive.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, dude. Absolutely awesome.
On the shelf, right there.
That's a showstopper. That's a collection showstopper. When somebody walks into your collection room and they're not horrified by the toys, as long as you can show them the demon on the wall, then you're in luck.
He's insane, dude. Like that. The only thing with that figure, I'm gonna be honest with you, straight, is the fact that it's so difficult to play.
I know, dude. I put him in like one spot, and I'm like, "You're never moving."
Yeah, all my action figures, all my JOYTOY action figures. You can go to my Instagram account, and you will see all my toy photography from
and your YouTube channel, dude. Yeah, you do some unbelievable reviews.
The only figure that I never take out of the shelf to take pictures is Amber.
I'm gonna be taking them out of my my spot in my collection because of that massive diorama that you guys will see. We'll do some pictures and some fun stuff in the future there. So. And then we got Guile Patrick, the Emperor Protects. Hello, guys. What is up, Mr. Winner of Conrad Kurz from David Toys? So, Guile Patrick won the free Conrad Kurz Primarch from JOYTOY pre-order from David's Toys, one of our affiliates. Again, guys, the best way to support the channel, besides hitting the like and subscribe. That is a huge way. You can use the affiliate links. We have one for Cool Toys Club, LT Cave, David's Toys, as well as 12% discount code, and also a WOG Toys where you get, we're going to look in a little bit some of the custom parts because we got some fun stuff that came out this week, as well as Star Forge if you guys want any of the cool jewelry from Warhammer. We also have a 8% all the time discount code on there. So, Andy, Joey, my favorite is my Blood Angels Blade. Oh, man, I have the Blade Guard Veteran. Do you have any of the Blade Guards? No, those are, dude, shit, dude, they're so expensive. The Salamander one, which I had and I traded, is so expensive on the secondary market right now. It's like $350, dude. It's so expensive.
No way.
Yeah, it's so crazy. He has an unbelievable looking power sword. That's one of the, yeah, dude, he's crazy. And then Jodal Angron is good one. He is. Let's see who else we got. Oh, Celestial Wolf. I'll be picking up all my Loyalist Collector Edition Primarchs. Then for all traders, I'll be having a customizer do Loyalist versions from a very famous fan art. Dude, that's amazing. I want to, dude, you got to throw pictures in the Wraith Mace community tab. We'll go over those at the end of the show. You guys can show off your fun stuff as well. So, let's see. My first Primarch is Golden Boy Rogel Dorn. First Legion I got because of curiosity was the 4-pack Space Wolves. Was that the Horus Heresy one or the Intercessors from 40K? Let me know, Guile. Celestial Wolf. My first was a Custodes Shield Captain, the Custodes Shield Captain, as well as that line of those Custodes. I love them, especially the Blade Guard champion. I forgot what his name is. He's awesome. But my first was Custodes Shield Captain and the Allurus Custodes Terminator, the new proper gold repaint version. Ooh, I have the older versions. Do you have any of those ones that they're mentioning there, Carlos?
I got rid of the Allurus because I didn't like the torso is too long for my taste. Like, it's something weird on that. I have the other Terminators. I have the new ones.
Yep.
What's the name of that one? The
Horus Heresy ones you're talking about? The ones with the bone masks and stuff like that?
No, I have them there. I don't remember. The one that one have like a big cannon. The other one.
I know what you're talking about. I don't have them though, but.
Those are really, really cool. Those are really great.
Andy, the Collector Darktide looks great, but Vermintide looks fun. Well, we're going to be doing lots of Darktide, dude. I played from 9:30 until like 2:30 in the morning yesterday, so lots and lots of time on there. It was very fun. Jacko Beans, both are great games. They are. What is up, Mr. DD? We have one of our other mods in the chat. What's going on, Mr. DD? Let's see. John Lucky Sprinkles. I have a dumb question. Will JOYTOY... There's no dumb questions on here. Will JOYTOY ever reproduce Celestine, the lady with the wings? I really like her, but her aftermarket price last time I looked was a bit crazy. So what I'll say is this. I believe, yes, there's going to be... JOYTOY goes through reorders and reissues because their vendors request them. So what I think is going to happen, Celestine has been out a bit. I think she had a reissue, maybe. I don't think so though. But she is the most delicate JOYTOY figure ever. I've already broke her twice, and I've had to glue her parts back on.
No way.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Do you have that? Do you have Celestine?
No, I don't have Celestine.
Yeah, Celestine is she's a great looking figure, but definitely one of the more delicate. It's her wings that make it very delicate because they made the figure so amazing looking. But Jen, to answer your question, I think in probably the next year we're going to get a lot of reissues on all of the sisters, and I think Celestine is going to be part of that. So we'll see. And then we got Twizzler19. What's going on, dude? Thanks for joining us tonight. Just run through the rest. Joey Dahl. My favorites are probably either one of the Masters, Azrael, Deathwing Terminator Knights, Dante, Powerfist Cap. Oh, he's a really good one. Simon Guard, Stern Guard Vets. That was actually I wonder if they're going to re-release the Stern Guard Vets because those were some of the Ultramarine figures that were released in V1.
Which one you said?
The Stern Guard Vets. So those are the ones with like the half a mask and the top of their heads aren't covered. So the secret level squad, the secret level is pretty high on the list. Yeah, those are really good figures. I think they kind of went a little bit under the radar because of when they were released. They came out right around Christmas time, and we got a lot of releases at that time. We actually gave away a couple of those figures on here from Secret Level, from David Toys as well. So
those are really, really great figures, to be honest. Like, actually, the Tyros is really good.
Really good. And they fixed the scale that they were having a problem with the Ultramarine figures. And we got our boy who we were talking about before. What's up, Mr. Trader Lone? Let's see. Salamanders and Dark Angel Captains ones are insane. I'm lucky to have 4, so I could have one as a LT or Cap or something. I would love a 6-pack of both groups though, so hope they reissue. Yeah, I think they're gonna reissue with some of these figures, especially Celestine. I think Celestine is definitely gonna get a reissue. So. And then Kyle Patrick, first set I just completed was the Death Corp of Krieg. Do you have any Krieg? You actually know you got rid of your Krieg, right? Right, Carlos, you were saying?
Yes, I got rid of the Krieg because I didn't like. I mean, again, it's a.
They were early figures. Yeah.
It was driving me crazy with the skirt.
Yes.
Man, and for some reason those figures have a problem with the legs. I feel the legs are not even.
Yeah, they're hard to stand.
Yeah, they can stand properly, so that was driving me crazy. Dude.
They have to have a stand, dude. Have to have a stand. Either that or you're leaning him against the wall. So
yeah.
Joey Doll, I love Celestine. She's a fave of mine, and definitely, yes, she's a named character. So it's highly unlikely she never gets a reissue. I agree. By the way, I don't know if you saw the statue by shoot, it's the company that did Lord of the Rings. They do the Warhammer statues, but like I think about a year or two ago, they did
with W, right?
Shoot, I forgot what the name of it. It's in New Zealand.
What is it?
I forgot what the name of it was. Weta, correct. Yeah, that's right. It's Weta. Yep.
Weta statues. Yeah, that one.
Yep. Really, I've not had. Well, the problem is, Joey, I've dropped mine. So mine has fallen, and so Celestine does not fly. I can tell you that. She does not even parachute to the ground. She does a death drop to the ground. So that's where I've broke a couple of her wings.
When I was in SDCC, I saw them, man, and they have like some crazy statues, dude. Like, it was wild.
They do. They do some of me. I have the smaller helm of the Blood Angels. So I have that, just the Mark 11, Mark 12, I think it is. And I'll show you when I go in my collection room, but I have the small one.
Insane.
Yeah, they do some amazing work. Double Doer, do we get Vulcan this week? I have not heard any rumors. But it's highly weird that we got so many of the figures. I mean, we got let's say Night Lords. Night Lords, we got a bunch of figures. Then about 2 weeks later, we got Curves, right? We started getting the Night Lord figure. So hopefully it's the same way. Hopefully it's the same way. Yeah, the Stricken Corvettes are so cool. I love those guys. Yeah, hopefully we get, I don't know, maybe a reissue, or if they're going to redo them. Maybe that's what they're going to do. What? Gotta have a bit of Krieg just to represent, man. I got a bit of Krieg. I got some Krieg. Carlos, I'm taking over for you. You can just say, hey, Wraith is representing me for Krieg. So I got enough Krieg for both of us. Don't worry about it. I'm taking that sub. Jackal supposedly they fixed that issue with the reissue of Krieg Squad. Don't know anyone who bought them. I have 2 brand new ones. I have not opened them up yet, so I have to do an unboxing. Yeah, I have the 2 new ones, 2 of the new reissues, so I got to open those up. So I use the Krieg as fodder. Of course you do, Mr. Sons of Horus. Probably ripping them apart. Such a savage collector. Probably not flying. I agree. So, all right. Well, we're going to talk about what the point of the show was today. Again, we didn't have any new releases this week. So, what we're going to talk about is the Joy Toy, not releases, but we're going to talk about the collector's edition. So, what do you think, Carlos? You ready to go?
Let's go.
All right, so we're going to talk about the collector's editions, but we're not just going to talk about the collector's editions of the Primarchs, because the guys that kicked this collection craze off was the Space Marine 2 figures. If you guys remember, we got the Space Marine 2 figures in the collector's edition. So what JOYTOY wound up doing here was they put some more wear and tear on it. They had some dirt and blood on the bottom of the boots. So they definitely upgraded the paint on these. They also gave us the light fixture that goes in the top of the helm. If you guys remember, our original Space Marine 2, right? The original Space Marine 2 figures didn't have that light mechanism in the top of the head. You had to buy that separately. Carlos, did you buy those separately? You never picked those up?
Yeah, I bought the lights separately.
Okay.
The first one, I got the first ones, and then I got the second ones, and then I got rid of all of them because they were not in scale with anything else in the collection.
I probably should do the same.
Yeah, when I got the secret level ones, I got rid of the actually collector's edition.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, from Celestial Wolf, I posted the Loyalist Traders in the community tab for y'all to have a look at. Awesome. We'll take a look at that very soon. Definitely a Warhammer fan. Thanks, guys. Pleasure to be here. Well, pleasure to have you. And then we got Freaks and Figures in here, Carlos.
What's up, Freaks?
So, again, we got to start off with this whole collector's edition with the Space Marine 2 figures. Now, I picked these up. Just like Carlos said, he picked them up originally too. You picked these up, you said, right? You picked up the collector's editions? Okay. Yeah. So I picked these up. I actually still have them. I'm looking at the normal editions and the collector's editions in my collector's room. But you can see the blood on the wrist. There's some wear and tear on the boots. Now, one of the things that's different about this, now, these collector's editions gave you something a little bit extra. It wasn't just paint, okay? You got the piece that goes in the top of the head to make them have the lighted eyes. You had, obviously, the additional paint on all of the figures, as well as the big thing for me, and this was the selling point, these chain swords are larger. What is up, Mr. Recon Rage? He is in the show. What's going on, dude?
Oh, just got over. Was on shooting the shelf. Ran a little long. Thanks for being patient.
Yeah, don't worry about it, dude.
Now we can start talking about Ultramarines. Let's go.
He jumped in at the right time. Right time. So we're.
Look what is right there, just in time.
And then we got Mr. Crom. What's up, Mr. Ultramarine fan? Mr. Crom. Goddamn, you're killing me, man. Yeah, so Blake, so we're talking about tonight, obviously, the thumbnail that went out kind of like told everybody we're talking about the collector's edition. So what I'm showing first is the thing that kicked it all off, which was the Space Marine 2 collector's editions. So what I'm going over right now is the how these are different from the Primarch ones that we were getting. The biggest thing for me here is obviously the paint was upgraded, better paint. We also got the light piping feature in the top, which we didn't get previously, so we got something extra. And then the biggest selling point for me was the upgraded chain swords. These are larger, longer, and spikier chain swords, much improved. And what kills me is we have not gotten these again since that one time. They have not reused these, dude. So I don't know why. I don't know why. Hopefully we get more in the future. Jocko Beans Alfurious himself makes a surprise of it. Of course he does. Of course he does. He couldn't stay away.
You know what could be interesting is because these are the sized up figures, the weapons I think are sized up too, because if I'm not mistaken, I compared them. So it'll be interesting if they size them down or if they keep them the same and, you know, use them on other, you know, 0.1, 0.2 figures.
I want to see these chain swords you reused again. These are amazing scale. I actually, on my pictures that I take with like all the 40K figures, if they have a chain sword, I'll throw the upgraded chain sword in their hand. So
wait a second. Do you got all the new intercessors?
Yes. Well, not all of the. What's up, Mr. Curtis?
Oh, what's up, Curtis?
There we go, Mr. Punisher fan. ToyHammer After Dark. There we go. So do I have all the intercessors? I don't have all the chapters, but I bought the.
What about those
chain swords? Nope, smaller. I did a video actually comparing the version 1 to all of the other versions without the bikes that came out, because I want to sit them on the bikes and see if the new intercessors can sit. By the way, they cannot sit. So if you're getting the new intercessors, they're not going to sit on the new bikes. So but the Curtis, what we're talking about here is the collector's editions, because we didn't get anything new that came out this week. We're talking about the collector's editions from the Primarchs that have come out, because we got last week Ultramarine, Mr. Guilliman, but I'm highlighting what started this collector's edition, so that's okay.
Sorry, this something in the back of my throat there just kind of came up.
We're gonna get off these blue boys here in a second, the old Indianapolis Colts fans. But the thing that kicked this all off was these Space Marine 2 Collector's Edition figures.
I guess I was saying that early. That sucks. But, you know.
Oh man.
Oh, it must have been technical difficulty. Sorry about that.
And then Joey Dahl, well, they made a smaller version of the chain swords for the SL Titus and the Intercessors. Yes, the only problem with those is, in my opinion, Joey, is we need the larger chain swords that they came out with for the Space Marine 2 figures. Even the smaller one, or the versions that they came out, are not long enough. From, if you play Space Marine 2 or you look at any of the lore or any of the miniatures, they need to be a bit longer. I would say probably about a foot longer in size comparison wise, or maybe an inch longer in some instances. But the ones on the Space Marine 2 figures are absolutely awesome. So if you have those, I would keep them. So good evening, gents. I am here for Omar. What's up, Mr. Jesse Marshall? And then we get also Krusty Old Crow. What's up, Krusty Old Crow? He just switched back over. I got him, Blake. Got him. Nice. He's a longtime Warhammer 40K fan. He has an unbelievable YouTube channel. Covers G.I. Joe Classified, and he's a former military expert like yourself in the military. But he's a longtime 40K fan, so he just got back into collecting JOYTOY Warhammer, starting with the Raven Guards and the Kasrkin. And he also has some of the Cadian forces. So we're going to have him on the show in the future. Mr. Krusty O'Crow, thanks for jumping in. I'll say, really, the new ones don't sit. What the fuck? Why did I sit better with the drop downs? The old figures fit fine. Yeah, I personally like the new chain swords on these Space Marine 3 figures. If you want, Joey, check out my YouTube video where it's the intercessors, the Blood Angel intercessors with the bikes, the battle bikes that came out, and I go into the differences with the chain swords, and I'll show you the size comparisons on that one. So.
Chain swords were banned from your house with the kids attacking each other.
I'm gonna prove you that they're gonna. let me.
Sure. And then Freaks and Figures, I need some Repentias with chain swords. What do you think about that, Blake?
That would be cool.
The Repentias would be hysterical. I don't know how they would do that in Georgia. Hopefully it's not like...
It would be kind of odd.
Hopefully it wouldn't be like the cosplays that you see sometime running around with literally they're just booby girls with just some purity seals over their big boobs.
I mean, Freaks is not it's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. But
why did you put a negative connotation on that? Like,
because that's not from a lore perspective. That's not how they look.
Because it's not lore. That's the answer.
That's a lore perspective.
Or did you say
I am.
Did you say lore perspective?
Possibly both. Possibly both. Yes, totally want some Repentias. Yes, I agree.
It's the new OnlyFans. Repentia OnlyFans.
Yeah.
My bro, Andy the Collector, my bro is getting the White Scars bike. Would anyone have an older intercessor I can give him? I don't. Blake, do you have any older intercessors as part of your collection? Maybe Andy, if you could win one, that'd be awesome. We're gonna do some giveaways very soon. So,
I think I might. I'll have to look. Yeah.
Rebrek.
Everything, dude.
The gray. The gray intercessor has the SM2's chain edition sword, but in gray. The gray intercessor. What gray intercessor? The
intercessor.
You talking about the gray?
They're talking about the ones that you can paint.
Oh. Yeah. Yes. The what does McFarlane call those? The artist proof.
Artist proof.
Yeah.
Bulletproof.
Correct. Raven Guard, pretty fun for sure. Absolutely. So, but looking at this figure, we got a couple. My point was we got a couple of extra things with not just the paint for these figures that came out. Right. We got some additional things or upgraded things, and we got one additional thing. Now here's the whole set. Now here's the very first of the collector's edition Primarchs that came out. Here's Rogel Dorn, right? And there was a lot of uproar when this figure came out. I did not. Now all cards on the table. I have not bought any of the collector's edition Primarchs. I don't plan on doing it because I don't see a need. I always wind up getting the first edition. Those are fine for me. I'll go to you first, Carlos. Carlos, do you have any plans on getting any of the collector's edition Primarchs, or do you have any in your collection?
Zero plans.
Okay. And why? What is your reasoning?
Because it's not necessary. Like I would say, the only one to me, honestly, that looks like a little bit better is Rogel Dorn.
Yep.
I don't like the Guilliman one. I don't like the Smith one. The Lehman Ross I like because he has the blood splatter, but I can do that myself, or maybe I can send it to Curtis.
Yeah. Freaks and Figures thought about making custom Repentias. Man, you guys are on this Repentia thing. With the Boss Fight Studios 1/18 scale blank figure box, that would actually be a pretty good one. And then Joey Dahl, I'll say with the Repentias is highly unlikely they'll be able to two-hand those swords. Yeah, because they have to run around with the Eviscerators. So the Eviscerators are the large two-handed chain swords. So that'd be interesting. That's how they used to look. Yes. All right, so yeah, and then also Double Dillard, he also 100% agree with your take on the JOYTOY the collector's edition Primarch. So Blake, what do you think about this? Right, we're starting with Rogel Dorn. We'll go through all of them. Are you going to get any of the collector's editions? I know you were possibly looking at it when they first started to come out. What is your take on it now? Will you get any, or have you kind of said no, or do you have any in your collection?
So no, I don't have any. I very much like what Carlos said. I probably will not do it because as I learn more of my customizing journey, thanks to Curtis below me, pushing me along the journey, some of this deco upgrades and stuff, I can do myself. And to be honest with you, I don't want to reinvest on 4 to 5 Primarchs already, just to, it's just more money that I can spend on upcoming stuff, and I can tweak the ones I already have. I mean, I've already got soft goods on from Max Bird, so that's already done. So if there's any paint deco or anything, you know, I can do that myself and save a little cash.
Yeah. Blake, you want to say hello here?
Oh yeah, hey Pablo Gonzalez, 5988. Welcome.
What's going on, dude?
That's Pablo from Panama, Pablo, isn't it?
Panama, Pablo. Very awesome. Thank you for joining us, dude.
Good friend from childhood.
There you go. That's awesome. And then also, Jerry Dahl, that gold does look a bit better, but is possible to do it yourself, you think? I want to say someone did it and it was pretty easy. Yes, that's the other thing. You can do this yourself. So one of my things with these Primarchs, the collector's edition, it's just the paint that you're getting, right? Maybe if they had come with an armored helm, right? Maybe that would tip me over, but we're not getting anything new with these. So for me, it's a no. Now, Curtis, as the painter, as the professional customizer of the group, what do you think about these overall? Now, the price difference on these in some cases is $80 to $100, right? So there's nothing new. You're not getting anything new. Let me just show you a comparison. Here's the one on the right is the old one. I'm sorry, the one on the left is the old one. The one on the right is the new one. So here's a comparison between the two for you. And this is kind of the way it goes with, we'll look at the other ones. But what is your take?
I mean, paint-wise, it's not hard to make one look like the other. I mean, you could definitely do the upgrades yourself. I would say, as also somebody that's newer to the line, if there was a Primarch that I wanted that I don't have, depending on the price of the original, I probably would be picking up the collector just because, it's, I may as well. I don't have one. I could see for folks like you guys that already have all these, there's no point in buying a second version just because some slightly different paint apps. I get it. But there's people joining this line every single day. And for them, I think this is awesome.
Yeah, that's a good take. That's a good perspective. Longtime collectors are guys like myself, Carlos, Blake, even now Curtis, because you have a Corvus Corex. So would you get a collector's edition of Corvus Corex?
No, because I already got that one. But if there was, another faction that wasn't, Indianapolis Colts, I would consider.
I agree with your take on that. And then actually, no, he has to say hi. Curtis, you want to say hi here?
Yeah, Sean McLaughlin, 2629. Hello. Says, good evening, all. Getting into Warhammer. Not sure what figures to start with. Thinking about Damon Primarch, Night Lords, Conrad Kurz. That Conrad Kurz is pretty cool looking.
I'm going to tell you right now which one is the one to start. Space Wolf. Amazing. They're so awesome. So you should start with Lehman Ross.
As long as you have Flea Guard in your collector's room, you're going to be okay to get the Space Wolf. So.
Hey, you were right. It doesn't fit on the bike at all. Yeah. I try to do my best, and it doesn't fit at all.
No, the new intercessors, if you're gonna, the best intercessors are the version 1 to get on those battle bikes. Version 2 you can get on. You can even get version 3. Some of the Horus Heresy figures you can get too also.
This one is the one that you need to get.
Yeah. That's the version 3, right?
Yeah, this is version 3 and it fits perfectly.
Yep. Were you gonna say, Kurt?
I just think that it's a pretty interesting question. I'd like to see what you guys all think. If somebody was getting in and they wanted right now, based on price, based on availability, whatever, what would be a good starting figure for somebody to begin their JOYTOY Warhammer collection?
I'll let you guys go first because I have a very strong opinion on this. Because, but what do you think, Blake?
Come back to me.
Okay, Carlos, you gave yours is the Space Marine. I'll tell you mine. Now, mine is from the perspective of if you're looking to try to see what the figures are like, and you're kind of like just stepping your foot in. You already have some collections. You already collect other lines, maybe out of scale. I would get either the MK6 figures from Horus Heresy. Pick any chapter you want. That's a very good priced figure. Comes with tons of head, tons of accessories. They have them for all the Horus Heresy figures. Great articulation. The joints are super solid. The paint is solid across the board on those figures, and the price is awesome. Usually you can get them now for about $29.99, so that's a great figure to start with. MK3 as well, or if you want to go the 40K route, you can go the version 3 intercessors. Now they are the ones, Blake, you remember I bought when we got our Predator tanks, I bought like 12 of them. They're about $20, and they come with a bunch of stuff. Great articulation, larger scale, maybe not as large as the newer intercessors, a little bit shorter, but they're perfect, and the price point is great. Final one I would say would be the new 40K Terminators that came out recently, the re-release. All of them are solid, tons of chapters, and again, the price point between $25 to $29. You can't beat it. So that's my answer.
And
what do you think, Curtis? You think so too, Blake?
Yeah, I like your answer because that's kind of where I was going back and forth. And I think you're spot on with your recommendation.
Yeah. Curtis, from a new collector in Warhammer, what do you think? Because you're the one that I would say probably has the best perspective on this.
I would say any of the Primarchs is a good place to start. I think they're all pretty cool, and especially if you're not used to the 1/18th scale. If you're more of a 1/12th scale,
that's a good idea.
Primarchs kind of fit in with other stuff you may have. I think that Corvus is a great one for sure. Yep. He's awesome with the wings and stuff, the black color. If money wasn't an object, if you didn't care about money and you just wanted something badass that's just going to look cool, Angron would be an excellent.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
we're actually
an object. I would go Angron. If you're trying to want to keep it down a little bit, I would go with any of the Primarchs, but Corvus would be my pick.
Yeah, and the thing about Demon Primarch Angron is if that's gonna be your first figure, he'll go with any fucking thing. Excuse my language. He'll go with anything. You got Mythic Legions. He's a huge demon, dude. Like he's gonna fit in with anything. You got Marvel Legends. Well, guess what? Some guy just teleported in. There's your new bad guy. So yes, I agree. That's a really good take as well. So all right, so here is Dorn. Now again, obviously you can see the paint difference. It's more bronze between the two and more gold. Now between the two, obviously I prefer the one on the right, but the price difference here is between $60 to $100 depending on where you can. Maybe even more expensive if you need to pick it up off of eBay.
Is the original one still available places?
Yes, and they do reissues on these. So you can get a Rogol Dorn for under $100. Easy.
What I think is interesting on this, like the armor color change, I think is cool. Like, it's whichever one you like, it doesn't matter. But I think it's interesting that they changed the skin tone on here. Like that to me is a little odd.
Yeah, they painted up the skin. You'll see that on the faces too. That's going to be one of the things when we look at the other ones. It's definitely something that they do update. They update the paint apps on everything. But yeah, the skin tone has definitely changed. Especially
I think the one on the right, the darker, does look cooler in this instance, though.
Yeah, again, that is the collector's edition. So, What is up, Mr. Failing Upwards? I'm not getting your name wrong on this show. Screw you, Blake. All right, so that's Rogol Dorn.
It's nice to see that it took you about a year to get it right. Good job.
That was really aggressive.
Well, and that should be a lesson for anybody watching. If you show up long enough, Wraith will eventually say your name right.
There we go. It's going to be drilled into my memory. That's why. All right. So next.
So hang in there, Double Dill word.
Okay, let's see what
Go to hell, boy.
He says, I think it's good when companies reissue pieces. There are always new persons comparing the line and make easy to complete the same file. Yeah, that's fair.
I agree.
And now,
Mythic Legions does that all the time, right?
Let me go back to the question, because I was joking with the Space Wolf.
Sure. What do you think, Carlos?
I would say, if you're like a new collector, you're gonna get into the line. I would say, if you don't have any favorite faction or legion, I would say get the new intercessors.
That's
Like
a good one.
the new intercessors. I mean, the intercessors was the thing that got me pretty much into the line. If scale is not a problem, if you already collect 118, but like Curtis said, if you are a 112 collector, I would say go with any of the Primarchs, the one that you like the most. That's pretty much. If you don't know anything about Warhammer, I'm gonna bite my tongue, but go and buy Roboute Guilliman.
Wow.
Listen,
And Blake left the room for that.
Good thing his head would have gotten bigger.
Oh my
It would have just been
God.
Blake's big head. That's all that would happen.
I'm gonna explain why. Because he's the one.
He heard it.
In charge of the Imperium right now. He's the main guy. He's pretty much the regent of the Imperium. So he's the main character right now. Like it or not, you know? So if you
I would argue it's Titus, but yeah. Still an
I've
Ultramarine.
never been so disappointed in Carlos in my whole life.
sorry, man, but I need to be
I've never felt closer. Holy smart.
I need to be real. I'm a space wolf. Don't make me wrong, but I mean, if you don't know anything about Warhammer, I will say go with Guilliman. That was the first one I bought.
So Sean, hopefully that is some helpful advice for you, sir. Hopefully we threw some knowledge over at you as well as kind of your buying options. So, all right, so we got Russ here on the screen. So
that guy that is right now on the screen.
So this is Russ. This is the collector's edition. Biggest difference here is armor is painted totally differently. The weapons have blood on them. You can see the blood on the ends of the sword, on his axe. The armor is just, it's dirty. It's more painted. This looks like something, Curtis, that you would do with this.
This is a really cool looking figure. I will say that.
Yeah, the face has way, because the face on mine, I have it with a helm anyway, but the face, everything, just 100%. Like, they did a great job repainting this figure across the board. So
dude, he's cool anyways.
he has a tank named after him. So yes, by default, he's very cool. But here he is in all his glory. They did a great, again, across the board, blood on everything, all over the place on him. And there's the back of his cloak, more shading across the board on this figure, and then there's a comparison between the two. So a lot of light on this one, but the left one is the collector's edition, the right one is the standard edition. So but that is Russ. And then the one that just happened recently, or before Guilliman, was Sanguinius. So Sanguinius, tons of extra paint on his wings. His armor is not as gold, it's more of a bronze color, like how Guilliman is. Weapons are the same. There's more of a tint on his spear. They also changed the color wraps on the spear that he has, as well as also on the leather portion. So these are more purple. And then I don't have a comparison picture between the two, just have to take my word. But then this is the one that just came out. This is the one that just came out. This is Guilliman.
I am a Grey Knight. I have spoken.
Just take my word for it, guys. I'll show. Listen, I'm going to my collector's room later. I'll show you Sanguinius. So
real quick, that Lehman Russ, is that available?
No, it's sold out.
No, it's sold
No,
out.
the
right
new
now.
one.
The new one sold out.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Yeah,
what
he's
happens
like
with these collector's
$100
editions?
on eBay, dude.
Yeah, what happens with the collector's edition, which is why people also get pissed off, is they're limited and hard to get. So it's not like they're there on the shelf next to the standard version. These are hard to get, limited edition ones, and people who are completionists are pissed off because now they have to go out and buy this. Thank God I'm not a completionist.
To give you an example, not to blow somebody out of the water here, but when Roboute became available, there was one provider here that actually had them in stock, and that was David Toys, and they wanted over $250 for it.
Yep.
That was brand new.
So question then, because I'm looking at like LT Cave right now, and I see two Leman Russ. One says 105, one that says 125.99. That says rerun, but
that's the reissue. Yes. So the reissue is a new figure with, they'll fix probably sometimes some of the issues, maybe a looser power pack, or some of the weapons may have not been painted correctly, but that's not the collector's edition.
But why would you pay $20 more for a reissue when you can still get the original one for 105?
They may have fixed some issues. Go ahead, Carlos.
Okay.
No, but Leman Russ doesn't have any issues like with any of the weapons or anything like that.
Just a loose power pack. That was the only problem that I had.
Mine is fine.
I glued that shit.
So if I'm looking on there, I would want to get the 105 one.
Oh yeah, you would go with the cheapest one, 100%.
Maybe because you're a Raven Guard, that's why it was falling upwards.
It was
I'm sitting here talking about buying my first Space Wolf, and you're kind of talking me out of it.
You're not representing the Space Wolves. Very good, Carlos, there.
Come on, dude, you need to buy Leman Russ. and get the Max Berg soft goods for him.
Oh yeah, is it like fur?
Oh God, yeah.
Bro,
is it?
It's really good.
Bro.
Yeah, I got.
They're awesome.
Let me tell you, it has even like actual leather, but with on the holster for the axe, and he actually put like the little teeth, like real like teeth, like on the cape.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to see that. Okay, cool.
I got the Dorn cloak and I got the Leman Russ one, but I glued both of their power packs on, so I have to figure a way to get the cloaks on because I can't get the goddamn power packs off easily right now. So I got to figure out. I screwed myself a little bit. But here is Guilliman. So I'm gonna we'll look at the pictures really quick, and then we're gonna go to the comparison. This is a really good one. This is kind of how the multi-layers of paint that they're doing on here, where they're highlighting more. We have edge highlighting, which is something that we don't get a lot of on the figures. I know painters, if you're a miniature painter, you really do appreciate and love seeing this type of thing. And there's the head sculpt, the updated paint on the head sculpt for Mr. Big G. So, and there is the comparison between the two, and this is where I'm going to leave it. So I'm going to go to Blake first. What do you think about the upgrades here? And would you, if somebody was like, hey, I will give you this for $20, $140, right? Would you pick it up?
I mean, it's a little upgrade, but no, I don't think I would. I think I would just keep my original. I think I'm okay with the original. I really do. In fact, in some of the other pictures I've seen of this collector's edition on this figure, I think the shoulder armor is too orange.
Oh,
it looks,
interesting.
I think there's
too bronzed out.
Yeah, I like the older version.
Okay, more gold than more bronze. And you're saying the bronze looks more orange on the figure.
Yeah, I think the first version looks more regal. More higher, yeah.
Yeah, if we go back, let me go back here, because this is here's the shoulder that you were talking about. So, all right, so that would be a no. What do you think from your perspective, Curtis, seeing this? Let me go to the comparison between the two figures. So here on the left is the original version. On the right is the collector's edition.
I do like the gold on the right better. That orange, the shading to it makes it look more realistic to me. Is it initially when you pop this up, I'm like, man, they look identical. Like it's not different enough that if I had the first one, I would need to get the second one. But if I have a choice between the two, I'm getting the collector.
Yeah, and the price difference on this.
I pretty much think. Oh, well, he's gone. That's weird. I pretty much think that basically the one who doesn't, I mean, I could pretty much remove you two, right? Because I don't even know where you both have the opportunity to even speak on. I mean, where do you guys get off to even speak on an Ultramarine? All you do is bash them and call them that they're like Indianapolis Colts and everything, and now you think you're an expert.
Dude, they have the Indianapolis Colts symbol.
We're not the one that put the logo on.
I didn't make it.
It's an Ultramarine.
It's a horseshoe.
And I'm just giving.
That's what you put on the bottom of board. No, I agree. So, all right, yeah, and then the biggest thing is right now on David's Toys, which is one of the retailers that you can get it from pretty easily. You can do pre-order on this one. It's about $80 to $100 more compared to the original version. So it's definitely a step up in price overall for the figures. So, all right, and we'll look at the prices here in a second. So overall, I think it's a no for everybody on here. I'm not picking up Guilliman, obviously. I did not pick up Sanguinius. I did not pick up Russ. I did not pick up Dorn. If you are new to the Joy Toy figures, like I know Guile is in the chat, it's definitely something that you can go with because I already bought them. I don't need a second Primarch figure. I'm not a completionist in that sense. To me, the upgrades are not substantial enough. There needs to be, like, to me, to buy another version of the figure that I already have, there has to be something else that's added to it, like another weapon or something. So, final thoughts from your perspective, Blake.
I mean, it's a good figure. Both look great. I think it's nice that they do offer these. I'm not against them. I think having options is always better than not. I think the first run of most of the figures, or all the ones so far that they've done, the Primarchs, the first runs were excellent. But if you're not going to want to touch it up, or you like the Dark Deco or the Dark Wash or whatever on some of the newer release figures, then by all means try to hunt it down. And I think all these figures are worth the money for the most part.
Yeah. Carlos, you're just back. What do you think? Here is the comparison between the collector's edition Guilliman on the right and the standard Guilliman on the left. Again, from David Toys, you can pick them up right now. It's about $80 to $100 more expensive than the standard version.
Not worth it to me. Like, the only thing that I like about that figure, to be honest with you, is the sword. I prefer the paint deco on the new sword than the old one. That's it. The rest of the figure, I don't like that color. Like, it's too orange. Wow. It's like, to me, it's too orange.
Wow.
So, yeah.
You're agreeing with Mr. Blake there. Okay. All right, that's good. And then, Curtis, final thoughts between this. I know you like the color. Again, weighing the price between the two, it's a no if you were going to look at picking this up. Is that correct?
I mean, for me, I feel like the Primarchs are pricey enough that they should just paint them the way that they should be painted the first time, and then you don't have to do a collector's version. I just feel like some of these, especially with the Primarchs, I feel like they just really need to amp up the paint details, and then you don't have to upcharge and sell another one of the same figure you already sold people.
I agree with you. Blake, you want to say hi to your buddy?
I do. Good. I think this is Good Morning in German, Pickle D.
What's up, Mr. Pickle D?
It's Monday there for Pickle D.
Joey Dahl, that brings up another question. What figures do you think look better without a helm for the Primarchs? I am not answering this question. I know Curtis just answered it for me. Blake, I'm going to let you guys, I'm not going to get on this subject. You guys know how I feel about this. But go ahead, Blake. What do you think is the best looking Primarch without a helm?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, this one here is pretty regal, pretty old school, like hierarchy regal in the Primarch look. Jeez, I don't know. It's a tough one. I think I like this head sculpt. I like the way he looks. And I know it's an Ultramarine. That's not the main reason I'm going with it.
Wow.
I mean, I like Angron the best.
Actually, that's
That's a good
And
answer.
he's unhelmeted.
yeah, that's true. Angron is unhelmeted. He's a demon Primarch. Between the human ones, what do you think from a human head scale? You're gonna pick Mr. Big G?
I'll go with Big G right now. I'm kind of teetered on another one. I'm going to see if somebody else mentions him first, but I want to see what everyone
I
else
already
has to
know what Carlos is gonna say. Carlos, who you might as well just say it. I'll go to the picture of him, but go ahead.
say. Lehman Russ.
Not really.
Oh, really?
Quite honestly, I believe the one that I like without the helmet, like most than everybody else, is Horus.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting.
The horse is pretty cool too. No, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Horus with all the tubes and stuff like that on his head.
That's true.
He looks pretty cool. He doesn't need a helmet. I mean, of course, I like Lehman Ross because of the hair. All the dreads and stuff like that has like exposed. But to me, if I need to pick one that I will display without a helmet, it will be Horus.
Okay, that's a good one. Mega Power 64. What's the difference? If we're talking about Guilliman, it's just the paint. That's all it is. It's just the paint between the two. Again, better paint, more edge highlighting across the board on this. It's definitely a difference in paint. That's the biggest thing. And then here, actually, I forgot about this. It's actually a really good point. Joey Dahl. Plus, here's the other thing to think about. The custom helms won't match with the collector editions. So that's another reason to better just to go with the normal release. Yes. That is actually the reason why I did not get. That's one of the big reasons why I did not get the Sanguinius collector's edition. Because Blake, you got me that one from Wog Toys, and I have two other custom ones. It would look absolutely terrible. The gold would not match whatsoever. You would have to get it totally repainted. Which again, if you are someone with the skill level of Curtis, you can do it. But if you are me, who has two left hands when it comes to painting, it is not something that you're going to entertain. So that is a very good point.
Yeah, that's a good point. On top, I believe, and this is my belief, I think like the Primarchs, like they are right now, the regular editions fits perfectly with the collection. And I believe the new ones, the collector's edition, they're like way like, they're going to look different. Like the paint and everything deco is going to look different with the rest of the collection.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. And then, Carlos, you want to say this comment?
They lost the opportunity to the sword translucent plastic. They should use transparent plastic for effects. We have the best example is the sword for your Grey Knight. What's his name?
Oh yeah, you're talking about Castellan Garen Crow with the effect that was on his sword.
Yeah, the demon sword that he had.
Yeah, yep. I didn't have a problem with that, but I do want to see like Kurz and stuff like even like Corvus Chorus. We got effects. Like I was like happy. I thought that's where we're gonna start going, especially with the King of Fighters figures from JOYTOY. Those guys have all effects. I would hopefully in the future we'll definitely start seeing that. So.
I'm going to add for unhelmeted head sculpt, Peter Turbo.
Oh,
actually, that's a good one. Yeah, that's actually a good one.
He's very similar to Horus in that aspect, like with all the pipes.
And Angron, yeah, with the pipes coming out of his head. Yeah, that makes sense. Celestial Wolf, there's basically the equivalent of the bodyguards of the Primarchs. Had in Terminator armor, except for G-Man. He was like an NA Terminators. Need to be frontline. I want my bodyguards to be able to keep up with me. Yeah, that's why you got well, at least Marnius Calgar always has the Viatrix guards walking around with him. So,
well, actually, look, and this is going backwards. The only Primarch that I have without that actually I like to display without the helmet that didn't come with a regular head, it was Alfarius.
Oh yeah, well that's because it was his brother. But that actually came with a helmet head. I actually didn't have to buy an extra head. That's a good. I actually bought. I bought two unhelmeted ones.
I know. I was just going to comment about Mr. Unhelmeted turns around and buys them.
Exactly.
I had to buy because that's what their whole thing is. They're the twins. So
No, and the tattoo on the face with like the Hydra,
the dragon.
I mean, yeah.
Yep, absolutely. So all right, so putting a bow in this one. I'm not getting it. Curtis is not getting it. Blake is not getting it. And Carlos is not going to get it. Curtis. So we're not getting. Anybody's getting the collector's editions. I don't think there's any version that I'm going to be getting. So, but there are some other news. So this is the Tallyman. Tallyman is shipping, man. This is our last Death Guard figure. I know. This was This was announced in February. Was supposed to come out about a month ago, I think, a month or 2 months ago. But Tallyman, here's Tallyman. Here's some pictures. Again, this is a collector in China who picked him up. Again, one of the interesting things here is I showed you this to Carlos before. I don't know if this is a different shade of green or if this is more shading that they have on this figure, but it's definitely
different plastic, I think.
Yeah. Curtis, what do you think? Is this a different color green? Is this Is this more shading? Is this more black wash? What do you think between this and we'll look at the others too?
It looks like a darker wash, is what I would say.
A darker wash, okay.
Yeah.
And then, here's the next one. Again, you can see the different. It's definitely. Yeah, it looks like, to me, it looks like a darker wash.
You know why I say it's the plastic? Because if you've seen the other figure, the wash is heavier on the other figure than this one, I believe. And the whole figure is like all dark green. That's what I'm thinking. That is like the plastic.
Well, we're finally getting Tallyman. He should be shipping very soon from LT Cave or David Toys if you picked him up. But yeah, and then again, we can see the size comparison between. That's a standard power armor figure. He looks a little shorter too, between the two. So now, did you order this? Did you order Tallyman for the Death Guard, Carlos?
100%.
Oh, you did? Okay, Blake. Obviously, you got this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're not getting any of the Death Guard right now, right, Curtis?
That is correct.
Yeah. From Joey Dahl, I'm surprised we don't have Typhus yet. That's wild to me. Yeah, we haven't got any of the champions in 40K really of any of the Trader Legion. So very interesting. Oh, we got Lord Ivanicus, but I don't think that he is considered like a champion of the World Eaters. Gal Patrick, no helmet for Dorn and Horus. The look of Horus shows so much evil it instills fear to the opponent. That's just me. I don't know if you saw the helm, dude. I don't know if you saw Horus's mask, dude. It's quite frightening. So, but again, we got some shipping on these. Ones are coming very, very soon. So let's jump over, and we shall see. Let me change this. I'm gonna kill this one. So.
The one that I told you.
What's up?
The one that I told you that we're getting also.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to jump over to that right now. So, we're going to talk about something else that's being shipped right now if you guys picked it up, and that is Sevatar. So, Sevatar is going out. He is looking quite amazing. Again, one of the big knocks on him is that he doesn't have his red gauntlets. So, again, we've gotten so many JOYTOY figures with red gauntlets that you can, with hundreds of hands, that it's pretty easy to have like bloodstained gauntlets. You can paint it yourself. I don't think that it's that big of a deal, but Sevatar looks awesome. Carlos, why don't you give us a little history on Mr. Sevatar here?
Mr. Sevatar is one of the best duelists in the whole Imperium. Actually, it's the only one that arguably beat Sigismund in a duel.
Wow.
But they say he actually cheated because he did a headbutt to him, and that was not allowed on the duel. So technically, I believe he beat Sigismund. I mean, who is actually the best and most important Space Marine ever existed, but it is what it is. He's a badass, regardless. He's a badass.
So Joey Dahl, I do want Sevatar, but I do worry about that cape on the side affecting his articulation a bit. Carlos, what is the fix for any cloak that Georgia comes out with for articulation purposes? What is the fix, Blake? I know you know this.
Berg, and you're set to go for the activation.
Yes.
What did you say?
He said. So what is the fix for any figure's cloak that is a hindrance for articulation, Blake?
Oh, gotcha. I got it now. I figured out what he said. It was kind of Max Bird, Forge.
Max. That's right,
when
buddy.
When their website gets back up, it's still
correct. All right. If you check, they have a YouTube page. Go, Carlos.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I saw already images of the somebody articulating the figure, and it doesn't hinder the articulation on that figure.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, they did it in a way that doesn't hinder at all. So it looks weird because the cape is hard plastic. So when you move the arm, the cape stays like in weird positions. Yeah. But I mean, it's not hindering the articulation.
Okay, cool. He looks like an awesome figure. I picked him up. Carlos, obviously you picked him up. Blake picked him up. Curtis, did you grab Sevatar or no? No. Okay.
And the weapons have blood splatter.
Oh, I know. I saw that, man. Especially in his chain glaive. Looks absolutely awesome. So very cool. And he comes with a bolter and a knife too. So he is definitely going to be a welcome addition to the collection. So
can't wait.
And then looking at the price, I want to show you guys really quick.
And another batch of the Night Lords actually shipped too.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, you're right.
I got a shipping on all of this. I've got and all 5 of them coming in. There's 4 or 5.
Yep. So here to give you an idea, again, we have a discount code and affiliate code for David Toys. If you want to support the channel, that's the easiest way. So here is the price on right now. Again, this will sell out pretty quick. $212 for the collector's edition of Roboute Guilliman. Standard version from David Toys is $135. So $212, $135. That's about $75 more expensive. So again, if you're a completionist and you really need to have it, yeah, I mean, to me, it's not worth the cash. So what's up, Mr. Sonny? Thank you for being on Dark Tide last night. By the way, I don't know if you guys heard, we did Dark Tide last night. We have a new Vox chat system set up that is going to speak your guys' stuff. We're going to implement it here on ToyHammer After Dark in the future when I find out how to integrate it with StreamYards. But it's quite fun, you guys, if you guys want. It's also going to be implemented on my live unboxings on Monday night. So you guys, there's going to be some rules in here because I need to make sure you guys don't spam the chat. So I added some stuff in there for you guys. So you make sure you take care of yourselves. So but there is Guilliman. That's the price. Stickers. Is there any sticker shock there for you, Blake, on the price of collector's edition Guilliman?
I mean, no, I guess not really. I mean, here's the thing. I don't think with the little extra wash and stuff they've done equates to that price. I don't. But they're going to mark it up because it's a collector's edition. There's a little bit more paint on it, so I don't think it's outrageous. Let's just put it that way. And this Primarch, he's a big Primarch. So
yep. And then yes, Celestial Wolf is right. There's a 12% discount. So you get, it's actually $186. So it's a little cheaper, right? So $125 or $135 is, you can get this on Amazon though for almost $100.
For $100, yeah, you can get one for $100.
Actually on Amazon, as of this morning, I pulled him up. He was $93 with coupon.
Oh yeah, you can get it for pretty cheap.
Yeah, listen, it's like I'm gonna put the best example, like with let's say with Mondo 2000X line. When you get the time edition, okay, which is like $15 more, you get an extra base that is all painted.
Oh yeah,
really detailed, and extra heads and extra weapons with the figure. With this thing, you get pretty much the same figure, just with a little bit more like paint ups, and that's it. And then you jack the price, maybe like $80, you know? So,
Blake, I'm going to let you answer this question. from Daniel Fabro 2022. You're the Ultramarine buddy, so you get to answer this question. Go ahead.
So honestly, Daniel, if you're working on a limited budget, I would just say go with the regular release. If you're liking a little more of the art deco, the art hits on it, the paint hits, and you can sport the 212, get the updated, collector's edition. It's not outrageous. So you can't go wrong with either one. But I think you'd be very happy with the original.
Yep. Stratus 4919. I'm a new collector and I opted to go with the standard Primarchs, but I just ordered the SM2 figures, collector edition figures, light up eyes.
Yes.
Now listen, I still really like those. I'm not an Ultramarine collector, but I have like 25 goddamn Ultramarines, which you guys will see in a little while. But those collector's editions, I love those chain swords.
I'm
they have
not
the
an
best.
Ultramarine collector, but I have 25 of them.
Your body, your Raven Guard body, he has 20 plus Ultramarine.
I will never buy a Black Templar, but I have a Black Templar.
Space King. Listen, Curtis, I'm not asking you to defend me. Just ignore what they're saying right now. Just ignore what they're saying. All right.
I'm from New York, but I like the Indianapolis Colts.
Here we go. We're going to the next one. We're in the custom section, guys. We're out of here. We're not talking about that anymore.
I do have to say that I do have sticker shock on that price tag. Like the fact that you're just getting some extra paint apps and it's an extra like $70-$80. Like that is pretty crazy.
Yeah, and they're hard as fuck to get too.
Yeah.
And don't go like secondary market, dude. Like it's right now like $600. Like
that's crazy.
Yep. So obviously we're on WOG Toys, but looking at the website, we were like, oh man, they only have one new head. We're gonna look at this first. So this is a new Guilliman head. So right here, Blake Guilliman, Ultramarine lover. What do you think about this helm?
I think it's pretty cool.
Ultramarine lover.
I don't know why I have like a Transformers vibe with this head. I don't know why I do. But
yeah, it does. It does.
Roll out. I just want Robo Guilliman to go roll out.
It looks like from the Transformers movie when they made them really
Transformers
human
looking.
Yeah. What do you think about this, Carlos?
I like it without the crown.
Primarch Low, this is an idiot.
It looks like kind of like those like Indian gods or something.
You know what it looks like? It looks like, and this is, don't read into my comment. It looks like a Chinese like head, like it looks ornate, like an Asian type.
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
it's just not bad. But you know how the girls in Asia, like, we got those headpieces.
Curtis, what do you think?
Why the crown?
I don't like this. Yeah. I mean, I'm not big on unhelmeted heads, but I'd rather have the unhelmeted head.
I have no problem with the helm that actually Guilliman came with, so that one's fine by me.
Yeah, that one's good.
But we thought there was only, but we got some more to look at, boys. So we'll look at this one first. So this is going to be a upgraded colored version of Alfurious/Omegagon. Now the biggest thing you can see, it's a matte charcoal gray, and they're getting rid of that teal metallic color. So this is closer to the original artwork on Alfurious, some of the ones that came out. But again, what do you think, Curtis, from your perspective on this color? I don't know if you remember the teal metallic version that came out for this release.
I think this is pretty cool.
Yeah. Interesting. Blake, what do you think about your brother?
I think Omegon is awesome. I think he looks sinister. I actually like this deco. I actually really dig this look.
Interesting. Very cool. This is up for sale right now. with shipping. Total price is $190.35, but we have a 12% discount code for WOG Toys if you guys want to use it and want to pick it up. Any of the items that we're looking at here, you can use the discount code and the affiliate link on there. So that is him. Very interesting. Very interesting. He also comes with a sword. He did not come. There's here you go, Curtis. This is the comparison. This is the older version, the original version, and this is the new version. So repainted. He also
different, but yeah.
He comes with a gun too.
That figure, the original version of Alfarius in pictures doesn't do it justice, right?
No, not in person.
When you have it in hand, in hand, that deco is just pops.
I really like that green, dude. It's so good.
It's very interesting. I'd be interested to see what you guys think in chat about this version of Alfarius. So, all right, so that is Alfarius, but the most important thing, we got our Conrad Curse helms! Yes, we got our Conrad Curse helm. So I'm not going to have an emo boy, but I'm going to look at the very first one. This is the one I'm buying. I'm going to tell you, I'm buying this one. This one looks like that animation and art that I created. So this one looks really good. I am 100% getting this one. Yeah, this is definitely the one I'm picking up. So we'll go to Curtis first. Are you getting Conrad Curse or no?
I did not. I didn't do any of the Night Lords.
Okay, cool. Blake, what do you think about this Conrad Curse?
These are sick. These are sick. I mean, the other ones you're going to show is sick too, but yeah, this one's really cool.
Yeah. These look sick. Yes, I know. Failing, you've been waiting for this one. Absolutely.
Show them all the helmets and see which one.
I'm going to show. Yeah. So we're going to look through all of them. This is the first one. This is Carlos, you said
one.
This one has, to me, and I'm not knocking it, it has a more of a robotic vibe to it, which is fine.
Wings. I like the wings on that one.
Yeah. The ears, yeah. The silhouette.
Yeah, look at that. That looks just evil.
Yeah.
Don't they have it on the figure? Did they have it on the figure? They don't have any on the figure.
No, they don't have it on the figure.
No, that's a miss.
So because the figure hasn't come out yet. That's why they haven't gotten it. So
well, I mean, yeah,
digitally or something. Yeah,
yeah.
I like the first one that you like.
The first one,
yeah.
And then this is the one that I just showed. This is the one I'm going to be picking up.
I think that's my favorite one so far.
Yep. And then here's another one. This is a recolored version of the model of the one that we just looked at very first. Instead of silver,
I like the bolts on the head.
You like the gold on the head?
They all look so good. Maybe I'll have 3 Conrad Curse.
Yeah, they are good.
Wow. Yeah, I like the texture on the wings here too.
Yeah, those wings are better than the second one that I like, but it is what it is.
This we didn't look at, Carlos. This is very interesting. I don't like this one at all, to be honest.
That looks like Shogun. That looks like Shogun stuff.
Yeah, what's going on with the Shogun thing?
Yeah, I don't like this one. The Conrad Curse and the Night Lords have huge Batman wings, so this one I'm not into this one at all. And then the last one is this one. This one has a crown. So this is interesting.
That one's kind of cool. That one looks like the king, like.
Yeah, Conrad Curse the king.
I kind of dig that one actually.
Yeah, it's interesting. Crown goes all the way around.
Full crown. Wow. Nice. Yeah. Not even a tiara. It's a full crown.
Nope. Not a tiara. Our boy didn't get a tiara.
It's not Princess Curse. It's
the little princess.
They're doing a this is the masked version of this for the repainted horse. Now, did yours come with this, Blake, that you got the white version, or did you get they give you the black version? Because that's the deco of white on the inside. That's the biggest difference.
That's a good question. I don't know if I got the mask. It's like, no, I don't think it came with it.
Yeah. So this is the white version. If you want the Luna Wolves colored up version of him, again, this is a custom from WOG Toys. Blake picked it up a couple months ago. So there we go. So between the 5,
on the bottom, the Raven Guards.
Oh, these are the Mortithei. Oh no, this is This is Corvus Corax. This is some more Corvus. I think we looked at this last week. Yeah, this is Corvus. Yeah, we looked at this last week.
Oh.
Yeah, these are okay. Yeah, these are okay. They look very standard, though, to be honest with you. They're not... I feel like they need to be a little more regal when we're talking about the Primarchs.
Actually, he came with his own custom helmet, if you want to dig at me.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm bringing you over.
So the Lunar Wolves one came with this one.
Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you did get the white version. Okay,
Yeah.
That's right. So you did get the white mask. Okay, cool. Good. Skullface without the crown is the best one currently. I agree. So between the 5, Carlos, which one are you going with?
I'm going with the second one.
The one on the far right, right? This one right here?
Let me see. Oh, nice, Blade.
Oh, man, let me go back. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
I gotta keep up
I
with it.
apologize. Sorry, guys. So this is the one you're going with, right, Carlos?
Yeah, totally.
Cool. Blake, which one are you gonna get?
I am going to get, let's see here,
The first one.
the top row middle one.
Okay. This
In
one,
the
so you're gonna
silver.
get this one. So you're gonna get this one in the
I'm either
silver.
going to get that one. I'm kind of out to bets. Either it's that one or
Yep.
go down to the second row with the king crown.
This one right here.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I might pick them both up. Shit, I don't know.
Interesting. Cool. Again, price on this with shipping is $24.78. You get 12% discount from WogToys. Make sure you guys are using that discount code. I don't know anybody else has a discount code for WogToys. Use the affiliate link also if you want to support the show. All the codes and everything are in the description for the stream. So, all right. So you're going with the same one I'm going with, and then you might get 2. You might get 4263 as well as 4259. Right, Blake?
That's correct.
Cool. Very cool. All right. And then coming over to the next one is Throne of Terror. So one of the cool things, let me go back here for a second, that they started doing is they have, these are like the showcases of the figures, so not just 1 or 2 pictures. So for instance, one of the ones I want to highlight here tonight is the custom 16th Legion Lunar Wolves Captain, the dual pauldron showcase. So this one looks pretty awesome. And I really like what they're doing here as far as, again, if this is realistic pictures, it looks realistic because this is, it looks like an actual figure that somebody ordered and they got. This looks really cool. So again, this is a Lunar Wolf, which looks awesome. Do they always, yeah, I guess they always had the Eye of Horus.
So nice. I like that one.
Yeah. So, and then from, what was he saying? Somebody said it before. Someone was saying, oh, on the comment. By falling upwards, Lunar Wolves would sell so well. Yeah, if they did come out with them. So here is the flowing cape textured black. Again, this is the cape. This is not going to be a cloth cape that comes with this figure. So this is going to be a, just one of the, I think this is the Iron Warriors one. I don't have this one. Right, Blake? Is that right?
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, I feel like this is... So when you have to repaint, you obviously got the wolf. This is a 3D painted shoulder on here, and it's got to be a 3D painted chest as well.
Very cool.
So going to you first, you're the only one with the Lunar Wolf because you got the Lunar Wolf Horus. What do you think about this figure, Mr. Blake?
I actually want it. I saw that when it first went up, and I was like, oh boy, okay.
Very cool. Very cool. Carlos, what do you think?
It looks fantastic. It looks fire.
Curtis, what do you think about this one?
I love the wolf. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, pretty neat.
Pretty cool. Again, this is a good example of them actually having a product to show. We'll show one more.
You
We'll
need to
get
show the first one, your favorite one.
We're not showing that one. Modified. Here's a no. Let me see if there's a really good one. We could show. Well, I guess we could show their Emperor Mankind figure. So this is their Emperor Mankind figure. This is exactly the same as the figure that I have. So Yeah, again, you can see the size difference between him and Rogel Dorn. But again, this is the exact same one I got from WOG Toys. Any interest in you guys getting an Emperor figure, or you're kind of just going to wait for JOYTOY to come out with their own?
Wait, they're definitely.
I would wait. And from what I understand with the lore and stuff, isn't having an Emperor figure actually not good?
I don't know. I'm not going to answer that question. Not going to answer that question. Well, they haven't come out with a Horus Heresy. There was a mini a while ago. And then Daniel Fabro 22 again for you, Blake. Why don't you read that one?
I just started collecting last month, and there are already 10 blueberry. Time out. Let me reread this. Just started collecting last month, and there are already 10 of the most awesomest faction, the Ultramarines, on my desk. Love these guys. Good job, Daniel. I'm proud of you.
Wraith, I know you got a bunch of like cut scenes for different.
I do love
segments
blueberries and great antioxidants.
do we have like an intervention segment that we can do?
That I think we need to make one.
Yeah.
I think that's what we need to make. I think there needs to be an intervention one on the side there. Speak of the Wolves, absolutely. And this one I'm showing right now, Tiberius. My God, we know we're never going to get this from Georgia. They won this figure, this character won a contest years ago, 3-4 years ago, from JOYTOY's own website or Discord, and everybody picked Tiberius, and they still have not made him. So I don't think we're ever going to get the Shark Prime or the Shark Chapter Award.
We'll get him.
I don't think so, dude.
First, we have to get. There's 2 Primarchs we need to get first. Vulcan, and who the other one?
Is Vulcan the one that's missing?
Fulgur.
Oh, Logar, you're saying?
Lorgar.
Logar's fine, but I would say Vulcan and Fulgur. We need to get those 2.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Especially Vulcan needs to come within the next couple of weeks. So, why don't you answer that question, Carlos?
Always fire. Yes, correct. It's fire. That's the word of the day.
Very cool. But Tiberius looks absolutely awesome. Again, this is one that they actually made, so you can see kind of.
I like the cape.
Yeah. What do you think about this custom, Carlos?
I mean, it looks cool, but I don't know, man. I think eventually we're gonna get pretty much everything from JOYTOY. Like,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I believe so. I have the strong feeling that we're gonna get everything. We're gonna get even the Emperor.
Yeah. I still want an Emperor. This is from Joey Dahl. Still want an Emperor figure. JOYTOY is highly unlikely to make an Emperor figure. They got to go by minis according to their contracts with GW. Yeah, we need to see a Horus Heresy Emperor figure before we get a JOYTOY figure, which is why I pulled the trigger on my WOG Toys Emperor figure, because I figured we're not going to get them anytime soon. I
can pull the trigger on a ball with colors inside, because the Emperor kind of like became a power whatever ball when he was fighting horrors.
Wasn't there a cybernetic shark that came out by McFarlane, Curtis?
A cybernetic shark?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
There was, right?
Yeah,
I remember.
They were in Walmart, Curtis. Like, it was a shark. It was something else, like a snake. Remember?
From what line?
That was a McFarlane. That was from the series called. It was called Roar. RAWRR. It was a McFarlane special line release. They had like a gorilla, which was actually the gorilla from a cyborg, and then they had the shark. And they had the snake, which a lot of people took the armor snake Cobra and made it into a G.I. Joe product.
Oh yeah.
But Blake, read the comment from Jocko.
Okay, Ferris will be a rip-off model. He won't ship without it. Ferris, man, that's awesome.
That's how he got killed. Supposedly, GW does have GC Horus Heresy Emperor in the works, but if and when they issue it, who knows? Interesting.
Yeah.
Street Sharks. Yes. Was there a Cyber Shark? I don't remember that one. No. Again, some of this is just taking liberty with it. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. If you are a fan of the Space Sharks, then there you go. You got a Space Shark for you. So, but yeah, that is it with the custom figures. Want to highlight some stuff from Starforge. Again, we got a affiliate link and a discount code 8%. Anything you pick up from Starforge. These are some of the patches that they just came out with for all the legions. So these are all Velcro back patches you can pick up from Starforged. Let me highlight the best looking one here. We got our Raven Guard one with our MK6 helm on here. Curtis, what do you think about our boy the Raven Guard? Getting some love here for some patches.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that. Carlos got the shark up.
Oh, there's the shark. That's the McFarlane shark. Let me embiggen you. Hold on. That's the one I was thinking of. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's cool.
There's the raptor, the gorilla, and there was some other. My son got them. That's why I remember.
It was really cool. It actually looks better than it does there. I used to have that whole set. I think I still have the Cobra, but I got rid of the other ones.
Interesting.
I think it was really cheap. It was like $19.99 or something like that.
Yeah, if you got them when they first released on the shelf at Walmart, they were $9.99.
Yeah, they were cheap.
Interesting. All right, we're going to jump into our next section. It's kind of an announcement for you guys. I'm going to be streaming Dark Tide consistently probably for the next couple of weeks, if not a month. I fell in love with Arbites, the class, last night. Played it from 9:30 till about 2:30 in the morning. Yeah. Space Marine 2. Sorry, DD. No Space Marine 2 Neo this week. No Space Marine 2 Lone. I'm going to be doing Dark Tide. Absolutely awesome game. If you guys have not played it, it's much more ground level. The gameplay is awesome. I love the sword and board gameplay of the Arbites in this game. You have a really deep tree. I think the gameplay is awesome. So if you have not played Dark Tide, Dilward, that's for you, bro. Go pick it up. So got to see the Salamander Dark. Oh, we'll jump back over. Let me show you really quickly. Let me go back. So we'll look at the Salamander one. Do they have a salamander? I think they. Well, here's the Blood Angel one. This looks pretty cool. And then where's it go?
The Space Wolf.
You want to see the Space Wolf one? Sure. Let's go to the Space Wolf. Here you go. Again, these are Velcro back patches. So these are just standard patches that you would normally see. So. Gotta love some Dark Tide. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is Dark Tide solo match make friendly, or do I have to play with a full group of friends? Daniel Fabro, that is what's awesome about being on the Wraith Mage channel. I only play with my people on my Discord. So if you want to play and have a team to play, always jump on and you can play with me on Dark Tide whenever I'm on, because I only play with my Discord members if I can help it. So that is your answer, dude. That is the easiest way to do it. Randoms aren't usually awful, but friends is always better. Absolutely.
And if you don't join him, then Wraith will have to play with himself.
I wouldn't say it exactly like that. Here's our Salamander one.
Hey, why you don't put that song? What's the name? I Touch Myself.
Oh my God! All right. Well, this is going way left field right now. Way left field. So, all right. We're gonna move into the next section. So, all right, guys. All right. So. What I'm going to do is, for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to switch over. I'm going to take you guys live into my collection room. I'll show you guys a live shot of what's going on in there, how I have my collection set up, as well as what's going on with that diorama I've set up. So I finally got the about 160 pounds of kinetic sand set up in there. So we're going to jump over to that here in a second. Where is the... I guess switch over. So you guys are gonna have the chat. So I'm gonna give it over.
Time, Ray can make like a playground with all kinetic sand.
Dude, you know what it was is my kids I got sand for my son when he was really young, and I was like, oh shit, this stuff is really cool. I need to get this. Dude, this shit's so cool. I have
kinetic sand. He loved kinetic sand.
Dude, I have like 600 pounds of the shit in all different colors. I do my Castle Grayskull, my Snake Mountain, everything. So I'm going to take you into my collection room. I do it once a week usually. We'll do a quick live stream, but I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in here. So you guys have the chat. I'm going to switch over to my phone here in just a second. So give you guys chat.
Let's do this.
We have a trio of Ultramarines and Space Marine 2 Wraith. What the hell? Yeah, I don't think he's playing Ultramarines.
I want to make some dials one of these days. I have ideas and plans one of these days. I mean, it's always good to have ideas and just go ahead, you know, like even if you're like an expert or anything like that, or it's your first time doing it, just try it.
Yeah, dial making's pretty fun. You just go get some of that foam from either Home Depot or Lowe's, and you know, just start carving it up. Especially if you're doing like ruins and stuff. There's not really a way to mess it up. So, plenty of YouTube videos out there on doing that stuff. So,
and if you don't know how to paint, just go to Curtis' channel. You can teach you some tricks.
There you go. You can join us on Sunday for the customizing studio. Paint with us. We'll give you some pointers. So.
And you need some cool brushes.
Yeah.
Curtis is the man as well.
All right.
There you go.
Let me see.
Right there. Where are you, Ray?
This sounds better. Is there a oh, I gotta turn off my mic. Do you hear me guys doubly or just by myself?
Nope, just regular.
I'm going to remove Blake so we can see you bigger. I don't know where's Blake. Where's Blake?
Blake left. He was like, I don't want to see this shit.
Let's do this.
Better, right there. Nice.
Yeah.
So let me go over to my collection room and show you guys. You guys can hear me fine, right? There's no like.
No, the audio got really bad.
Like you're not like in the void.
It was fine, and then you messed with something, and then it got bad.
No.
Yeah, if you're talking, we ain't got you.
He's in the warp.
Exactly.
He's trying to cross the warp.
Failing Upwards says, been trying to get my buddies to play Dark Tide, but they won't.
Better now?
That all day.
Yeah,
better.
Yeah, now we got it. Joko B,
all right.
you have buddies
So this
here
is
that-
better, but I can't hear you guys. So I'm just going to do a quick room thing. I'm going to look at the chat as I'm doing this. You guys can hear me now, right?
Yep,
Cool.
we can hear you.
All right, so let me go to the room.
No idea when Comrade is supposed to chip, like, to be honest with you. No idea yet. I was working on one of some crappy form for a workplace, but unfortunately I had a well, as Curtis said, Joy, man, there's plenty of like videos on YouTube, so you can follow.
All right. I'm trying to figure out how I can do. I didn't think this out too well. There we go. Should be able to switch the camera. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's where I have to go. This is really small on cell phone. Oh my god. Camera. Here we go. Yes, that's right. Switch. All right. Well, we're gonna have to do this. We'll do this really quick because I don't know why I can't switch the camera around. All right, so
Technical difficulty,
this kind of
guys.
sucks, but we're gonna have to use the straight camera on the phone. So this is the collection room. I've shown this a bunch of times live to you guys. So one of the really cool things that I love, and we're gonna see this on the pictures here in a minute when we go to the community tab, is this diorama display this is by Toyverse actually. And this is actually on Amazon right now. You can pick this up for 159 bucks. But this is all, Curtis, you would love this. The paint job on this. These are all sculpted pieces. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 4 different pieces, and it actually comes with a nice little container piece here with the great paint job by Toyverse. It actually has some LED lights that they come with that you can pop in here on here, as well as on the piece over here. There's another LED light that's in here too. So, and then this was, Carlos, you know all about this. Absolutely awesome. This is huge upgrade on my Primarch of the White Scars. Absolutely amazing. And the cloak from Forge Knight absolutely makes this a figure now that I am proud to have in my collection, especially because the helmeted or the unhelmeted version of his head, which is right here, this version had no eyebrows, so he was constantly looking surprised. So there gives you guys an idea, but this is how I have my collection set up. Up top, this is all of my Blood Angels that I have, as well as I got all of my, well, both of my 2 Predator tanks. There's about 4 troops in each one of those Predator tanks. So we have that. And then over here, just going through each one of them really quickly, we can see there's my Sanguinius. So that's what the normal version of Sanguinius looks like. And then we get the Sanguinary Guard here. And these are absolutely awesome. These are great. Even though Angron ripped their wings off, these are still awesome sculpted figures. I love them. Then there's the new versions hanging out up in the top with the little rabbit wings. And we got Dante, as well as that, the Blood Angels captain right there. And then moving down, we can see this is a highlight figure right here. This the soft goods by Forge Knight on the Sanguinor are absolutely awesome. Then we can see some of my other ones. So I have all of my Blood Angel figures. We got the favorite of Carlos down there with Lamartie's. And then coming over to my main favorite of my collection is my Grey Knights. So we got the Emperor of Mankind custom in there. We got our essentially our 2 chapter masters, even though Caldor Drager is kind of gone from their perspective. And then we get all of my Grey Knights here. We got my Intercessors. We got my Boxy in the back. I got so many of this Intercessor because this is actually what my cosplay is based on. So if you guys are at New York Comic Con or you're at Legions Con this year, I'll be walking around in my full Grey Knight cosplay, and that's what that Intercessor is based on. And then coming down to the bottom, we can see more of my NDKs. That's my first one, as well as Castellan Garrett Crow. There's my other NDK. There's a custom Grey Knight that I have there. And then coming over to here, up top, by the way, these are all sneaker box displays. They are absolutely awesome. Great, easy displays. They have the LEDs integrated into them, so they're perfect and they're cheap. They were on Walmart for about 11 bucks. You can daisy chain these things together. I would only daisy chain about 4 of them. After that, you probably will have an issue as far as the power that's going into them. And then moving down, we get my World Eaters. And then we were talking about Angron before, and there's my custom mask from Wog Toys for Angron, and then Lord of Vonicus. And we got the Diablo figure over there. Then coming down, we got my Black Legion, or my Black Legion figures. We got my custom helm or mask for Abaddon there, and also his cloak from Forge Knight. And then moving down, these are the older figures I was telling you about before, Carlos. This figure right here from the Black Legion was my very first JOYTOY figure. So that was my first JOYTOY figure, and then it spawned into all these other goddamn figures. So again, these are the very first versions of, so these are V1 Black Legion figures, and that's the Hellbrute down there, man. And that's a shame that we have not gotten a reuse of that. Maybe for the World Eaters. But moving over to the Horus,
Sons of Horus coming up. We got the Just Iron Terminators. I know the Double Dillward's probably happy right now. Then we go with Horus, and then absolutely one of the best figures that JOYTOY has come out with. So absolutely awesome figure. Moving over to our Alpha Legion figures. So here's our Alpha Legion figures with Alfurious and Omegagon. I picked up 2 of them. We got the custom armor for him there as well. Moving down, more of our Alpha Legion. I love that metallic teal. Some of the best, that's really what hooked me on the picking up all of the Alpha Legion figures, is just the way that JOYTOY did that color of the teal greenish blue. So, and then moving down to the bottom, we get more of our Sons of Horus. And then up top, you guys can see kind of how I have everything situated. I have room to grow. So I have room for more figures. There you go, Carlos. There's my only Space Wolves. Russ is in there. We got his custom helm. We got Dorn here. We got some more Imperial Fists. Then coming over here, here's all of my Death Guard figures. Gotta get the Tally Man hopefully very soon. And there we go, Mortarion. And there's the custom helm, or face mask rather, of Mortarion, because my Mortarion came with no paint, just like my Jagatai Khan. I think there was an issue at that time. But Death Guard figures are awesome. These were our original Death Guard Terminators we got, which kicked off the line. They looked amazing. There is my custom Toyverse Titus from Death Watch. This is a Space Marine 2-scale figure, so this looks absolutely awesome. I love that figure. I have the review up. And Lone, I'm sure, is pretty happy right now. We're moving over to my Thousand Suns display. And then all of my sisters are down here. So we got Celestine, as well as some of the other ones. And then coming over to the side, this, I actually really like this display. Picked this entire display, 2 of these up for hobby, or I forget what I got this, but these were like $15. I know Blake also picked up one of these too. But then all of my Krieg figures, we got our Cadian Force figures. Gonna have to make some room for our new Kasrkins, which are coming out. And then coming down to here, I have no more room for Iron Warriors. So my Iron Warrior display is totally taken up. I have no more room. So Iron Warriors are done with. I got some room in my Dark Angels display on the bottom, so I could stick some more in there. Moving over to the other side. Orcs, we need more Xenos races, boys. We need more Orcs specifically. And then my Mechanicum. And then my Iron Hands, only 2 Iron Hands figures. And then coming up here, we get my Salamanders collection. Hopefully soon we'll get the Drake Terminator. So that's going to Terminator 2 is going to be unboxing tomorrow night on my YouTube channel. So that's fun. And then we get all of my Custodes figures, my custom Valdor in the back there with that Wog Toys weapon, which absolutely suits him. Then we got the custom helm and also the soft goods from Forge Knight. And then up top, we get my 2 Sentinels. So even though I don't have much room, I still can find room for this. So we'll pass over this quick. We don't know what this is. We're going to pass by that. But here is all of my Raven Guard. So I have a huge collection of Raven Guard. I'm just waiting for a couple more pieces. Then we're going to do a full unboxing for everything related to the Raven Guard. So that's going to be coming soon. And then over here is what I was telling you guys about before. This is 7 feet by 4 feet. This is about 160 pounds of kinetic sand that's in here. So this is where my Battle of Ball diorama is going to go. I still got to texture this out and make this look good, but I'll have those Ball Predator tanks and all of my intercessors brought over into here. So this is going to be something fun, and I'll probably make a couple different videos as I'm going through about making it. So, all right, so that is my entire collector room. So I'm going to jump back over. I'm going to kill this feed because this thing sucked. I don't know why this is jumping around so much, but I will be back on the main show in just a second, guys.
Awesome. That was pretty cool.
Hey guys, I'll be stepping out. I got to take care of something that just kind of popped up. Lovely things as a manager, but I just wanted to say, everybody in the chat, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next Sunday. And to my co-partners, Curtis, Wraith, and Carlos, love you, brothers. I will see you next Sunday.
Give us a later, guys.
See you later. Later, guys.
There it is. Thanks, Blake.
Yeah.
You have a good one. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yay! What, Blake, leave?
I think we're getting an echo.
Echo, 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 echo.
Yep, he's facing it. Wait. No, now it's gone. Okay, go ahead.
Did I end the show somehow?
No.
Oh, okay, good. I thought I pressed a button to end the show. I saw Carlos saying, I saw Blake, I saw Blake saying goodbye. I didn't know what was going on there.
No, he had to leave for something with work.
You have to leave.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because he didn't like the part when you skipped the Ultramarines.
I didn't mean to. We were short for time. So, but yeah, so that gives you guys an idea. That's the collection room. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Really cool.
Yeah, I don't have that much room, and that's one of the things I'm most proud of I was able to do. Again, if you guys don't have much room, you can still put together a nice setup and a nice display. So, but all right, so the next portion of our show is going to be, let me see if I get the cut over here correctly. Where are we? There we go. Is that all right, we're going to do the spotlight on the community. So let me share my screen. All right, let's do this one. All right, so this is your guys' pictures that you post on the Wraithmace community tab. So let's look it up. Let's get this one going. It's the newest one, and here we go. So last week was what? The 16th. So from the 17th on, so we're going to start with Sangwick. So Sangwick, here is his. Let me make this bigger. I hate when they do this, but here we go. So this is for you, Carlos.
I love it.
Is the echo is gone, right? Echo's not here anymore.
Awesome. No, there's no echo.
All right, good.
Echo.
No more echo, guys. Sorry about that. But here you go. This is Sangwick for his space. Do you have these two figures?
I have the two of them, yes.
Okay, cool. Okay. So Sangwick there.
One of the best Terminators ever. The only thing that Terminator is missing is the shoulder butterfly joint.
Okay. What was this version like?
That's
2?
That's the old version where the actual shoulder don't move forward.
Man, some of the things about these older figures is just the fact that you get some unbelievable paint apps, and the extra accoutrement that's on these figures is amazing. What do you think about these older Space Marine, the Space Wolf figures, Curtis?
It just shows you how far we've fallen. Just don't get those paint apps anymore. But yeah, these look cool.
Very cool. Then from Joey Dahl, this is the first one I jumped into. I'm curious. Ever did one of my posts earlier in a live I wasn't in. I think I did Salamanders and some Blood Angels. Listen, Joey, I think you did, because if you posted a picture, we went over it. So if you have a picture in this section of the show when we go over the community tab, I've showed your shit that you have shared. So I want to say thank you in advance. So here we go. Here's a more close-up version of it. Oh, I like this one.
Yeah.
You can see the fleas hopping off the screen, but still, it looks really good. It definitely looks really good. Let me go back to his picture. Let me bring this up a little bit. Oh, there we go with Russ. Is that the collector's? That is the standard version. Oh, he's got the helm. Actually, this is really cool. Yeah. Do you have this one, Carlos?
I have that one, yeah.
Yeah, this looks really cool. I have the same Russ with the helm, and then which Terminator is this one?
For the bodyguards.
Very cool.
He looks
got it. He looks. You know, he looks like that helm looks like a an Iron Dwarf or something in D&D.
Oh, yeah.
With like how they have like their beards in their armor. So that looks pretty cool. Very cool. There's another one that looks pretty cool. And then there is a close up of the helm of Russ. Yeah, this looks really cool. Great helm. I love this helm. This helm looks really good. So, all right. So Sanguine, thank you, sir. So let's go back over to here. Next one is going to be. Oh, let me get this back. Hold on a second. Let's go to default, and then we'll do it back. There we go. All right. So next one is going to be Malice Moments. So let's go over to here. I gotta remember to kill this. Here we go. Malice Moments. So sorry, I've been caught up. I've been absent a lot just lately. Work and my personal life have been crazy. Just caught up with the guy with the giveaway show. LOL. I am far behind, so we gave away Kurz from David Toys. Wraith, I don't use AI when I edit. That's not me knocking those who use it. I'm old-fashioned. I enjoy the process of editing on a computer. I find it relaxing. It helps me wind down a lot of the time I try to do in the camera, just like this one. All I did to edit was bring up the saturation up and the contrast and a crop. So let's go to his picture.
Yeah, he's really good at editing his pictures.
Oh, very cool. I'm not sure if this is cut off a little bit, but yeah, very cool. Let me see if he's got another version of this. Oh, there we go. There we go. I don't know why that wasn't showing up. That was really odd. But there's the version. So here we go. This is an MK6 Raven Guard figure, and he had just disposed of, I think that is a son of Horus Dilward, so you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy with that one. So that helmet is pretty sick. But very cool. So thank you, Mr. Malice Moments. Always appreciate your pictures. You're an awesome photographer. All right. So next one is going to be Andy the Collector, and he's got a meme for us. Which one is this one? Space Marines have other belts and pouches in a universe of. Hold on a second. Let me open this up. There we go. Space Marines have leather belts and pouches. In a universe of servitors and corpse starch, it's cow leather. Nope, that is human leather that is on our Space Marines. I don't know if you guys never thought of that, but that's true. Because there are way more extra humans than there are cows. I don't think there are many cows in 40K. I think the few food sources are just a bit different from that perspective. So. All right, so next one is going to be from another one from Mr. Sanguic. I think this is going to be more. Is this more Space Wolves? You are killing me with Space Wolves tonight, dude. Oh my God!
The Spear of Ross.
God damn it! There's a Spear of Ross. Yes.
Spear.
Did you get that from Walk Toys also, Carlos?
I have that spear.
You have that spear, right?
Yeah.
Let's.
Kind of like almost kill Horus.
Yeah. This looks cool, and then we got that banner is a custom banner, I think from Cool Toys Club as well. So that's pretty cool. You don't have that banner, right, Carlos?
No.
Yeah, well, that looks cool. And then we got 5 pictures. This is a good head sculpt. What do you think about this head sculpt?
I love it.
Curtis?
Man, look at that, Curtis.
Yeah, that's pretty gruesome. I like that.
And that is an old school figure, so that is an older version of it. So Joey Doll, Andy the Collector, yeah, I want to say did some Blood Angels in there. They would have had some custom capes, some captains, praetors. Absolutely, Joey, if you put the pictures in there, we went over them on this portion of the show. Celestial Wolf, in the lore, that material isn't actually leather. It looks and behaves exactly identically like leather, but it is way more durable. That said, I'm not sure what it truly is. They probably tell that to everybody just so that nobody freaks out. That's what I'm guessing. That's another very cool head sculpt.
I like the expressive heads. Let's go.
Yeah.
Space
Wolves always have them. And there's that
fire.
Yeah, they got some cool. And there's a good shot of the spear for Russ. Very cool looking. So,
of course, they also have fleas. So,
Well, you can see him jumping off the page. So as we're looking at the figure. So, all right, next one is going to be from Double Dillwad. Let's see what he's got for us. So this one is going to be your fight is with me, Trader. So this is the new Drake from again. Oh man, it's such an. I guess it's not as bad. I'm gonna have to get it in person, but just that middle portion, that waist section of that figure, I just wish that they had done something with that. Maybe something, maybe texture, something, right? Or what was. I think it was Blake said that the chest plate should have been bigger and brought down more, right?
Yeah.
So, very cool. So thank you, Mr. DD. We're gonna do an unboxing live tomorrow night on that figure. So let's go into the next one. There's gonna be more Double Dillward. I think this is Servitor. Is this? No, this is the Terminators. This is more of the Terminators. So these are the other Terminators, which we haven't gotten. He got them, which means I should be getting them probably in about a week. You didn't get these ones yet, Carl. Oh, Carlos is gone. You didn't pick up any of the Night Lords, right, Curtis?
No.
So this looks cool. You said, again, there's DD using the Krieg as fodder. He's true to his word, using his boys as fodder. So the Krieg, they look good. I can't wait to get these in hand and see exactly what they look like. So, all right. So that was from DD. Next one is going to be from Malice Moments again. Let's see what photo we get. Oh, God damn it. I'm not going to read this one. Wraith Mace next figure. It is not my next figure. I am not going to get... This is the Emperor's Champion of the Black Templars. It is an awesome figure. Curtis, do you think you're going to grab any of the Black Templar figures?
I'm going to have to hold tight since I know you had a weak moment and picked up one. I'm going to have to be the strong one for the group.
There we go. That's what I want to hear. Jerry Doll, I want some of those fire grakes. I do agree this middle, the middle is a bit weird. Yeah, they definitely need to do something. I know that the mini has it, but the chest plate comes down more. So I feel like I just want to take like a sticker. I want to put like a flame sticker there or something. So, and then let's see the next one. This is the piece that I was showing before in the collection room, but Mr. Celestial Wolf also got it. And this is an awesome, awesome piece. I don't know if you heard what I was saying, Curtis, but this is all painted by Toyverse by hand. It comes apart. It's in those two stairs on the left and right come apart, as well as the middle back piece comes off. But it's such a stunning piece in person. This was one. You can pick it up on Amazon with free shipping for $159 right now if you're interested.
Really
so,
cool looking.
Let's see, get some more pictures here. There's a farther away pic. Let's see here. Yep. So you can see the size. I had the Primarch in there, Jagatai Khan. So, and then this is a full shot of it without any of the figures. Let me bring this up. But there you go. It gives you an idea of what you're getting. Again, you're getting some LEDs as well in the back of here. But this is such an awesome, awesome piece. I highly recommend if anybody wants a good diorama. 40K related, you can pick it up there. So up on Amazon it is right now. All right, so that was from Celestial Wolf. Thank you. And then Celestial Wolf's got some more. So this one is going to be the closest of the Loyals version of all the traders I'll be having made per Wraith's request. Oh, this is so cool. So these are trader armored versions of all of them. So this would have been a human version. I'm guessing that's what this is. This is a human version of Angron, right? This is the... Correct me if I'm... That is the World Eaters, right? I would assume. So that's... Yeah, especially with the axe. Here's Alfurious / Omegagon. This looks cool. Yeah, this looks just like the JOYTOY version, which we got. So that's very on point. Here we go. Oh, I'm very interested to see what kind of helm they've got here. So this is our boy Mortarion of the Death Guard. And again, this would be his version of essentially a loyalist version, yeah, when he was a loyalist. So very cool looking. Let's go back to here. What else do we got? This is Lone. If you're in the chat, here's your boy Magnus. He's running around doing his magic stuff with his hand. Very interesting look there. Actually. And then this one. Who is this? Is this?
Let me see.
Logar? Who is this?
Logar.
Interesting. I guess that is Logar. Interesting. Okay. He is like the most... he's part of the Word Bearers, Curtis. He is like the most unknown, like, or untalked about. Even First Manus is more talked about. Here's Conrad Kurz.
Yeah, but you need to give him credit. He was the actually responsible for the Horus Heresy.
Logar? Interesting.
He was the first trader.
Oh yeah, you're right. And then here is Perturabo. I wonder if this looks just like the JOYTOY version that we got. Very cool. And then that helm. Which custom helm did you wind up going for your Perturabo, Carlos? Which one do you
I got the one that has like the actual thing here.
Oh, the respirator piece.
Yeah, with all the cables on the back.
Oh, very cool. Oh boy, here's our Emperor's Children. Got that
nice.
purple. Very cool. Very cool. I'm very interested to see once we get the Emperor's Children in JOYTOY. I would assume we're going to get... What do you think, Carlos? You think we're going to get 40k first? Or do you think we're going to get Horus Heresy?
I believe so.
Interesting. And there is Mr. Horus himself. I guess that's in his Lunar Wolves gear. So essentially his Terminator, upgrade Terminator armor. Very interesting. Very interesting. What do you think, Carlos, about all of these images from an art perspective of the traders?
I mean, they look cool.
Yeah.
They look cool. I mean, well, again, we have them already as loyalists before they became like demon prince.
Yeah.
Right? Like all the versions from 30k, they're pretty much loyalists at one point.
Yep, I agree. And this is from Failing Upwards, who is a die-hard Night Lord fan. And so the figures didn't come with enough lightning, so he definitely brought the lightning. Awesome figures. Carlos, did you wind up putting any blood on these chain glaives yet, or no?
I think I'm gonna do that, but not. Not yet. I wanna get the technique, like the proper technique, on doing that. But yeah, definitely I'm gonna do it.
Technically, that's Erebus that was responsible ultimately for the Horus Heresy, but Logar also did play a part. That's a Dreadnought Perturabo, Peter Turbo. Very cool. This looks awesome, though. We just needed more lightning, I feel like, on our Night Lords. That is all we needed. Just more lightning. So that was that one. And then art by Ackerman.
That's me.
Oh, my goodness. That looks awesome. So that is the custom helm from Toyverse, right?
Yeah, that's the one that was for the Corvus. That
actually looks good there.
I didn't use, and I was like, I'm just gonna pop this on. I know it's a lot bigger, size.
It doesn't look that bad, dude. It doesn't look bad at all.
Well with this, so
yeah, he's got. You know what it is? He has such big shoulders and a huge power pack that it doesn't look out of place on it. It looks really good, actually. That's actually really cool. I didn't think of that.
Sitting on my desk when I was opening Cadus, and I was like, I'm gonna pop this on and see what it looks like. I was like, I like it.
Yeah, that looks cool. Very cool. All right, so I think that is it with the pictures. Let me look back. I think that is it. Let me just refresh one more time. Let's just refresh. All right. Yeah, I think that is it. Let's see. Yep, that is going to be. Just want to make sure I did. I thought there was one more post, but I guess not. All right, cool. That is it. That is the community section, guys. Thank you for sharing your pictures. We're gonna have a contest pretty soon, probably for the month of September, for the pictures. We did one back in March. We're gonna do sort of the same thing. I also have another giveaway from Starforged. Once I put out my video, we'll do the giveaway here on ToyHammer After Dark. It'll be to win a pendant from Starforged, and they'll ship it directly to you. So that's going to be pretty cool. All right, so final section of the show. All right, Carlos, you're up first, buddy boy. So we're going to look at your Instagram.
Okay, just put the first one right there just to remind you guys that we are almost done for the Kickstarter. My Kickstarter with me and my buddy JP and Eric Sosa. We have this new brand coming from the realm. It's a 1/12 scale action figure line based on horror and terror characters from every realm possible. So the first wave or the first chapter is going to be vampires. So we have several vampires, like highly articulated and really like detailed, like in the scope and paint apps. We have Paint Master is going to be Noah Pratt, and soft goods so far we're with the Struck family. So man, really excited for the Kickstarter. We're starting on the 15th next month.
Cool.
So stay tuned because we are pretty much set to go.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, what else would you like to share?
Yeah, you can go down there, go down. Right there, you can put those images in the middle. Right there. So this is a new brand, Ace Fix. They sent me this review sample.
Oh.
Yes, it's man. Those things are gore, dude. Like this is
Brutal.
What is this from?
bro. Like this is apparently it's like a story that they have, like a Japanese comic or something like that, and they have this entity called Spike, which is like a preacher from the future, and he kind of like preached whole world about like the future and like the perfect future and stuff like that. So people, he kind of like control the minds of people, and when people lose control, when he lost control on people, they transform into this thing that is all red called.
Oh, how fun!
Yes. Yeah. So that's wild. You can go put the other image that I have so you can see who's the Spike. Spike is that guy right there. So
wow.
the red and black, that's the Spike, and the one on the back is the Outcast.
Oh, okay.
Accessory wise, scope, everything, look, I mean, it's like, I believe it's kind of like Hellraiser meet the Exorcist or something like that. It is wild. Just put the other figure, the first picture, I think, is the one the far right there.
Wow.
So yeah.
What are these, 6-inch?
Is 1/12, yes.
Okay.
1/12 scale. They're like tall, like they're like really like lanky, like, you know, like skinny and tall entities. So, but they're freaking cool.
Is this original creation, or is it based on like an anime or something?
Yeah, I think it's based on original creation. I mean, they're kind of like planning. They're actually working right now on the prototype for the second figure from the line. So I mean,
oh wow,
really, really cool, man. Yeah, really, really insane.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm gonna pull the review on my YouTube channel tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
So if you want to check them out, just go there and check them out because they're really, really cool.
Cool.
And pretty much that's it. I mean, you can go to my YouTube channel. I mean, there's nothing crazy going on. Just like you can go to my YouTube channel just for a second. I'm just gonna pull my first review there, my last review there.
Sure. Hold on a sec.
Right there, and that's pretty much that one right there, the Venom one. So man, I give the shot to that figure, and I'm kind of like late to the game with that figure, but this is the Mess Toys Venom action figure. I mean, this thing is like, it's a third-party company from overseas, and they're making this Venom figure. Is based kind of like on on
Oh my god, I thought it was Mezco. I thought
No.
it was Mezco.
no. It's a third-party company, and if you see, it's not Venom. It's the Lethal Neighbor, right?
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
To get away with it, but man,
Sure.
let me tell you, it's based on a Revoltech articulation and everything. Man, it's not based on the body. That's why I say there's a difference between third parties and knockoff. Knockoff is exactly like an exact copy of the figure that you already have from a company, right?
Okay.
And it's like cheap quality. This thing right
Sure.
here is a totally new sculpt, based on the same articulation from Revoltech, pretty much the same system and everything.
Sure.
But it's like, bro, the quality is wild. It's insane. That's one of my favorite figures for this year. Like, really, I'm really impressed with that figure, to be honest.
So the butterfly joints are on the outside also.
Tell me,
Interesting.
Curtis.
I was just gonna say, Mess Toys have been killing it with all the different Spider-Men too that they've been
Do you
doing.
have any of the Spider-Man?
Oh, I've got 4 of them. I love them, dude. And for the price, like you can't beat it. Like you can get them for like $25-$30, you
Listen,
know, on
that-
AliExpress.
Wow.
Do you have that Venom?
I do not have the Venom yet. I've got 4 of the
Bro,
different
it's like-
Spider-Man, but I
it's
don't
like
have the Venom yet.
$47.
Yeah.
And it's
Wow.
white. It comes with 3 different heads. No, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4 different heads. Okay.
Would this fit in with Marvel Legends
Yeah.
scale wise? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've got it. I've got my Mafex and Mess Toys and all that with Marvel Legends and stuff. Yeah, it's 100% same scale.
Bro,
Interesting.
it's wild. It's wild, and it's just like $40-something. That thing, Revoltech, will be like $4.
Interesting. Very
Yeah.
cool.
It's wild. But yeah, I mean, that's my last review. But stay tuned because tomorrow I'm going to put up the review on the Ace Fix Spike action figures, the 2-pack. So you stay tuned, and that's it pretty much.
Very cool. Curtis, what do you want to do? Your Instagram or?
Yeah, Instagram's fine.
It's been busy recently.
Let me see how this goes. Let's do. There's Mr. Arpa Ackerman. All right. What would you like to show off, sir?
So I've got just did a new travel toy video, which is that one down in the middle there, second row. So I went to Springfield, Missouri. I went to my first Buc-ee's.
Oh, cool.
So kind of, yeah. So I did a little food review of my Buc-ee's experience, and then stopped at a couple GameStops and a Walmart.
Oh, cool.
Why
and,
do you like the best and Buc-ee's?
The beaver nuggets. Beaver nuggets are awesome. But I did get
That's terrible.
I got a couple sandwiches and the triple meat sandwich. That's good. So
From a quote really quickly from Joey Dahl 9594. That's wild. Some of those budget figs are making a mockery of some other figs, like the Jada stuff, for example. Those Cyberpunk figures were shockingly good. I agree.
yeah, I mean, if you're into, like, a lot of times we say, like with Mythic Legion and stuff, we say, well, it doesn't need to pose like Spider-Man, right? But you know what does need to pose like Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
So if you want like a really good articulated Spider-Man, like it doesn't get better than Mess Toys.
No.
Like you can pick one of those up, and it's as good as any Mafex, and for like a quarter of the price. Like it's it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Very cool. Go ahead, Curtis.
If you want to go out of that one, I did do a for some reason the screen went weird, but on the top row I did that first one. If you click on that first one there, it's just an exploded review. Oh no, on the sorry, far left. Right there. Did exploded review on the Malignancy of Gob Hollow. So that's the Goblin 2-pack that just came out in Ashes. And yeah, there's a ton of parts in there. So that one was an interesting review.
Explain what you do with the exploded reviews really quick.
So for mostly Mythic Legion, I did one for the Legendary figure too, but mostly Mythic Legion figures, what I do is I just take all the pieces apart into every piece that comes off, whether it's glued or whether it's a pop and swap part, and I break it down into every single piece that can come off of it, and then talk about all those pieces from a customizing standpoint, because the Mythic Legions line is based on parts that can like pop and take apart and this and that. So there's a lot of customizing in that community. And so when I do my reviews, I want to try to bring something a little bit different, because there's a lot of folks out there that are doing great, awesome reviews of the figures and doing like comparison with other figures and stuff like that and posing and stuff. So, you know, I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. And that's what this does. Kind of gives a look at the individual pieces.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
is it hard putting it back together?
So one of these takes probably about 2 hours just to like break it all apart and set it up. It takes about another 3 hours, I would say, to film. And then it takes about like 5 or 6 hours to edit. It's a lot of editing.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a lot to do one of these. So
that's awesome, dude.
And then I continue to do my Curtis reads, which is where I'm going through the Mythic Legion 10-year book. So I've got those, and that's really about it. A lot of my stuff has been lives lately. So the mail call with Blake on Fridays, and then I do the customizing studio on Sundays where we paint live. So yeah, that's about it. But
cool.
And then each month I do a members giveaway too. So
very cool. And then I was gonna say, I'll have your blanket up available for you to purchase tomorrow. So that'll be up and available. I tried the other one, the really nice Sherpa one, but you can only get a black and white, very tiny area for your logo.
Yeah, but didn't we find a different Sherpa?
We did.
Yeah,
we found another one that can get the full one on there. So, I know Carl's looking lost right now. Curtis, explain to Carl.
If you are looking for your Art by Ackerman blanket, it's coming soon. I'm just telling you.
I was taking the conversation because Curtis is well known by his blankets. So
listen,
if you see him, he's gonna have a blanket, wearing a blanket when he's sitting on his table
with my own face on it. Yeah,
they have it really big too, so we get the really big one
with his face.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Take a nap on a couch covered by my own face.
So that will be coming up. I'll put that up unavailable for you to pick up tomorrow. So,
very cool.
And then for me, really just more of the same. Tomorrow night we're gonna do live unboxing. We're gonna be having the Vox system available for you guys to use for all of the chat. So you guys, that should be fun. We're gonna do the Salamander Drake Terminator number 2. We'll do live unboxing on him, and then during the week we'll do some more Dark Tide. No Space Marine 2 this week. I know this is gonna kill some of you guys. Carlos, you gonna say something?
No,
sorry. I thought I heard something. And then yeah, I have what else do I have going on? That's really about it. Just more of the same, which should be fun. So anything specific planned upcoming? I got your Comic-Con in October. What do you got, Curtis?
I was gonna go to Joe Lanta, but I ended up canceling that trip. Some of my other friends weren't gonna be able to go, and just decided not to do that. So my next thing will be Legions Con in November. So.
Yay, I'll be there too. Carlos, what do you got going on?
When is Joe Lanta?
Joe Lanta?
When is it? It's like the end of September. It's like September 26th, I think, like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be next show I'm gonna be at Motu Fest. That's gonna be really interesting because it's kind of like made by the same people who made PowerCon. I'm gonna be I'm super excited to be there. I mean, finally again, there's a bunch of people going, and I'm really excited for all the exclusives they're gonna have there, especially Mondo. And I'm gonna pick up my Anti-Eternia He-Man there. That one is gonna be there with the Four Horsemen, right?
Yeah, should be.
Yeah.
Wow, that's your figure of the year so far, right?
This is my favorite figure of their line right now.
It's that's on my top 10 so far figure of the year, unless something else happened. But it's on my top 10.
Very cool.
But yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm really excited for pick up all the exclusive from Mondo, And after that, I'm traveling to Europe. So end of September, like on the 22nd, I'm going to be traveling to Europe. I'm going to be traveling to Italy, and I'm coming back on the 4th, October 4th.
Oh, okay,
I'm
cool.
be celebrating my birthday in Italy. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. And then there's a couple of the guys saying goodbye, good night, Mr. Joey Dahl, good night, Shrade. And then really quick question, Guile Patrick, guys, just curious, among the figured swords, which is your favorite sword? Really quick, this is fast style. I'm going to say Castellan Garen Crow with his Black Blade of Antawar. What about you, Curtis?
I honestly don't know. I'd have to look. I don't have one off the top of my head.
Very cool. Carlos, what do you got?
Oh, my favorite one is the Lehman Ross one.
Yeah, I figured you were going to say that. All right. That is a good way to end the show, guys. I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat for being a part of, again, of our Sunday with you guys, for all the JOYTOY Warhammer news. Cross your fingers this week, boys, that we get finally Vulcan. Hopefully we get Vulcan. And then finally, one final thing, guys. Make sure on Saturday we got Space King 5 coming out. So Space King 5 is going to be out. Do a live reaction or a reaction video to it. That'll come out as well on the next week, probably on Saturday. But all right, guys, for me, for Curtis, for Carlos, and for the Blueberry Boy himself, who's not here anymore, Recon Rage, we're going to say good night, have a good week, and we'll talk to you guys next Sunday. All right, guys. Later, guys.
Later.